And we are live. Hello, everybody. They're not here yet. They're waiting to get in. We can vamp for a bit. How's everyone doing today? How are you guys doing while we vamp? How are y'all doing?
I am doing so well.
We're
I pop out the chat.
How's that background sound? How's that sounding? Huh?
Like a plane?
Cool. This is German music.
I genuinely thought it was another plane flying over.
No.
Yeah.
It's just journey music.
Ooh, Offbeat, I made a video for you today on TikTok.
For me? Also, Danny, the reason why your video's taking so long for the con thing is I'm trying to caption this. There's a lot of portions where you and your people were very hard to hear, so I'm adding captions, and that's just taking a while. That's just a clerical work.
Totally understand.
That will get done.
Totally understand.
It
is
a lot of
talking about business on like stream, just like.
As one does.
Danny, just to give you an update.
Also, we're implementing dental now, just FYI, to Phantom LLC Incorporated. So just FYI. Yeah, you will be getting a couple more benefits as well. There are paid vacation days now. So.
Wait, Danny, did you tag me in the video?
No, I haven't posted it yet.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you post
You'll see it later. I said tag your party, but I only tagged you.
Okay.
Because it's a D&D video. Isn't that crazy? I'm actually making a D&D video for once in my life.
Oh my god, gamer.
What a fucking nerd.
What a nerd loser.
That's embarrassing. You play Dungeons
and
Dragons?
Mm-hmm.
And Dragons? I do. I play them dragons, alright. I play them like a flute.
Yeah. What up, chat? I see that my notification in my Discord has not pinged yet. That's stupid. I'm gonna go and make a manual ping.
Manual ping.
Back in my day, all we had was manual pings.
It was a bell that we kept on our counters, and we would hit it whenever we wanted our friends to come by.
Hear ye, come to ye Twitch stream or YouTube.
Fully relied on the fact that they could hear the bell. If they were out of earshot, we were fucked.
Very disappointing.
We didn't Twitch stream. We twitched, and then we yelled at people. It was a congenital disease.
Are people about to get 2 pings really fast in quick succession? Yes. Do I care? No. Alrighty.
This week on learning how churches work.
This week on riddle me this, atheists.
This week on Your Move, atheists.
Your move.
Your move, heathens.
The gang is all here. The gang is all finally here. Today's session is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of wild times. Last week, here's what happened. We found some big secrets. Big secrets. The secret being that the party is currently in a town that is very much populated by simulacrums of someone. Which simulacrum, you may ask? Well, simulacrums of an individual who goes by the name of Z's, a described true rapscallion. It's just an absolute scamp, and might be a boy toy. We lost Danny.
Tragic.
You had to say everybody's all here.
I did. Why did I do this?
You had to say.
Why did I do this? Okay. Uno memento.
Just a little rascal. He's just a little guy.
We all just moved into very different spots.
I know. This is really annoying to have to deal with whenever this happens. We'll get there.
I wonder if there's a way to like lock it in.
I know.
No, because if you're doing it with Streamlabs and the or OBS and the what you're trying to capture changes.
Danny's here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let me in.
What I did is I would join the call with an extra thing and just if people jumped like and keep it in the waiting room, and then if people dropped, you switch
Yeah.
it in.
Interesting.
But I was also not playing when I did that. I was just doing
That's
the camera, so it was easier.
Well, with Danny's back, if anyone wants to join the Discord, please link in the description. We have no time to waste. Everyone's out of order. Why is everyone out of order? Why is everyone out of order? Why is everyone?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault.
Ha.
Gotcha. Okay.
Here now.
So, last week, a
Yes.
bunch of simulacrums. They were everywhere. It was hilarious for
It was
me.
so funny.
And the party is trying to deal with the simulacrums at this point. The party has opted. They interrogated someone and decided that this is how they got this information. Let's pass this. I'm going to now pass this to my players for them to quickly introduce themselves and their characters and their pronouns and their characters' pronouns, starting with Amelia.
Hi, my name's Amelia Som. You can find me most places at Amelia Som or by going to links.ameliasom.com. And I am playing, I almost said Viari. I'm playing A's, and neither of us give a shit about pronouns, so follow your heart.
Hell yeah. Brooke.
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Tuesday. You can find me mostly at TikTok and Instagram. I am playing Viari, the god of past, present, future. My pronouns are she, they, and Viari accidentally signed theirs away.
Gray.
Hi, my name is Patrick Keefe. I am that great gentleman everywhere on the internet. I am playing Feta Locke, whose pronouns are he, they, he, they. My pronouns are the same. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. God
Chris.
of last chances. There we go.
There we go. And Danny.
There's one.
What's up? I'm Daniel.
I'm gonna kick you
Danielle
out again.
Phantasmal. You don't like the hands?
I
You don't like the
this.
hands?
I don't like
Not
this
a
at
big
all.
fan of the hands.
I'm not a
no.
You sure?
If they were clapping, it'd be
Yes, I am.
different.
Hello there. My name is Daniel. Great to see you all. I'm playing Godfried. He, him pronouns. Skelly, he, Skelly, him. I'm Danny. I also use Skelly, he, Skelly, him pronouns. And yes.
Nice. So, the party's all here. They're doing a bunch of technical stuff with their simulacrums and their business. The party finds themselves in their secret basement room at this point, getting ready to enact the plan. So, we're gonna start. They're sitting. Where is everybody? Veda, you look like you had something to say. Go.
No, I said the plan.
The plan. Okay. And in that case, you guys are in your room. What are you doing?
Godfried's eating a sandwich.
Okay,
Feta
so
is
Feta.
friendly. Oh yes, right. Yeah.
All right, so I think that it should be me because I'm really good at this stuff. And also, in terms of like, if I had a thing called like a character sheet or whatever, like if we were to break down my abilities in terms of like something a little bit more technical, you should make simulacrums we should make lots of simulacrums of me because I can turn invisible at will. I have that like minor wish thing that I do that recharges every 1d4 days, and that like would let me cast True Sight, but like replicate the effects. And because it's a simulacrum and it's not actually casting a spell, it's recreating the effect of a spell.
Right.
It would it's not a spell, so it's not a spell slot, so it does recharge. And also I can do the face changing thing. Basically, I think that if you make copies of me, it's gonna work out better.
So how many are we doing?
You just gotta make one of me.
We're just gonna do the one.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. All right. That seems simple enough. I think that makes perfect
Mm-hmm.
sense. I mean, I'm not particularly. I think your simulacrums are going to be better than mine, considering my. And kind of like holds up his hand. Current abilities. We'll do that. That makes the most sense.
Okay, yeah. And like yours will be really useful if we ever want to do like the anti-magic bomb thing, because I can't do that, but I'm pretty sure you can. Do you have anti-magic? Do you have to learn it?
I might. So give me like a day on that, and I'll get it sorted out.
Anti-magic
Yeah, for
field
sure.
is an 8th level spell. It's gonna take
Yeah.
you 4 hours per level of spell. Therefore, that's gonna take you roughly 32 hours
He might already have it. I
Me
think
like
it's
a
more
day and
looking at
change.
the
Oh,
next one.
if it's in your prepared list. Okay, I was just making it. You just made it sound like you didn't know it. Okay. Just
No,
checking.
it's in my prepared list. It's just I don't
You
like.
didn't prepare it today. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chill,
Yes,
chill.
correct.
All right. Well.
Current.
All right. So how do you cast Simulacrum on Viari, Feda?
So, Feda kind of assumes a meditatory position, and as they open their eyes, the like green crackling energy with like pink sparks here and there, as they utter the words, "I wish," and the energy pulses through the floor and up into Viari.
All right. And so Viari,
Amazing.
this little guy, just this littlest guy, it spawns and then forms into a fully formed you out of ice and snow and solidifies into you.
Nice.
High five. High
Nice
fives
up.
back.
Amazing. All right.
Amazing. All right. Sorry. Okay, I'll let you do the
No,
talking
that was pretty
while-
good. That was pretty funny. I'm
Yeah,
not
okay,
gonna
okay,
lie.
okay,
Yeah.
I'll let you do the talking because like you're the main one. I'm just like I'm just another one, but I can be really useful. Watch this. I'm gonna make a simulacrum of you now, and then I'm gonna go invisible and I'm gonna hide.
Okay. Go.
What is your simulacrum cast? How does this look like? How does this look?
Okay. So, when Viari does the simulacrum thing, it is kind of like origami, where they like pull out a contract and just start like folding it into a little origami version of the person, and then they just like and splashes bigger.
All right. So this process begins. Where are you guys going to send these simulacrums as these little origamis just start? Because every time a new one spawns, instantly they just go boom and cast, and then boom and then cast, and boom, and they just keep spawning and replicating. Where are you sending these guys, and how are you getting them out of here?
All right, so you guys should probably turn invisible, and we're going to. Yeah, Gottfried.
Question. Can't the other simulacrums, not our simulacrums, see past illusions so they'll be able to see through the invisibility?
Some of them, yes.
Some of them.
So
not all
what's
of
the
them.
point? So what is our
They're-
goal with these simulacrums then?
I
So
think-
they're turning invisible to sneak out so that it doesn't cause suspicion, and then they're going to go take on faces in the city.
So wait, no, that brings up an interesting point. Do all of these simulacrums know about each other?
Yes.
No,
I
about
would
Yes.
assume
every
so. We
single one.
interrogated one before I murdered it. It said yeah. Like, no, it was obviously aware, like because they're communicating with each other. It's not like it's just like, oh, I'm a simulacrum. It's a conspiracy, 100%.
Right? Yeah, no, it's a full.
Yeah, they're all working in concert with each other.
Okay.
So you guys are going to go out into this. Wait, Fada, can you just like give me control real quick?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. And you see sort of Fada reaches out and grabs what appears to be a thread holding the simulacrum to it and just kind of snaps it and hands one end to you.
Thank you. I'm going to tie it up. All right. So I need you guys to listen close. So, and no speaking.
I'm
Thank
very-
you.
okay.
I really like your accent. It's really cool.
Thank you.
But
I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to speak.
it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I would do the same thing.
Okay.
That's
I'm
so
sorry.
funny.
I'm sorry.
This is really weird. All right.
Looks like over to A's and looks back at Viari and the simulacrum. Dear God, there really is two of them now.
Oh, there's more than two.
There's-
This room is
Okay.
slowly filling up.
They
Yeah.
So-
fucking produce like rabbits.
What have we done?
You guys, you're gonna go out. So you're gonna
did.
sneak out, and you're gonna be invisible when you're sneaking out. And the idea is that you're going to like be integrating yourselves into the city, like bit by bit, and keeping an eye out for like these simulacrums. Now,
Okay.
not all of you are gonna cast this on the same day. You guys are gonna sort of like cast this. Actually, no, we can have all of them, and then we can just replace them tomorrow, right?
I mean,
Okay, quick point of order in terms of like the plan. We could just replace all of the simulacrums the following day, or we could keep them up. This is like, what do we think? Because if we have them every day, if we replace them every day, then that means that they can constantly be recasting True Sight. No, because it only lasts for an hour. Never mind.
Interesting point that I should mention here. Due to how a simulacrum works, if Feta were to cast Wish again tomorrow and make a simulacrum of Viari, that original that you cast would disappear. But this is now a new creature that could then recast simulacrum, and you can just continuously build this army as long as you want to. So, however, they will run out of when it comes to replacing them, they need to be spent. They actually cannot be like removed and just like by recasting at this point, unless you have those simulacrums all recasted themselves.
Did we just make a Meeseeks box?
Yes.
Yes.
I do like the idea that was explained by one of the simulacrums.
That one was explained by a simulacrum with the voice of Alistair.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I think we fucked that one up. Sorry.
No. So I've got the actor feed, so I can speak really nicely.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
I went to acting
This
school.
is really weird.
That's
okay.
really weird.
Thank you for that, VR7.
Nope.
Went to acting school.
18?
Now at all.
We're at the 50s now.
Yeah, but which one were you? All right. Okay, so the point is, you guys are gonna go out, and some of you are going to be. I'm gonna allocate like 1 in 4 people is gonna be casting just True Sight like spot at some point throughout the day, just to like check in on what's happening kind of situation, and sort of take note of who are Z's simulacrums and also who the real Z's is. And we're gonna have a bunch of you guys probably in the area when certain clandestine meetings are taking place between the real Z's and other members of the alphabet.
All right, that sounds good.
Feta's
Right.
going to be going around to each of the simulacrums and like pulling open just like a flap of their coat or their jacket or shirt, and is going to prestidigitate numbers into each of the like onto the inside of each of their coats. So like just so we can keep track, because this is
another
gonna get
point of
confused
order,
really
guys.
quick.
None of them have spell components. I have an idea. I have a plan.
Okay.
You have
Godfrey has a plan.
What is your plan, Godfrey?
All right.
So you know how I'm. So Feta, you didn't see this, but the other two did.
Sure.
I sold a rock yesterday.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, that's true.
I sold it
Yeah.
for how much gold again? Let me look at how much
5,000
5,000
5,000 gold.
5,000.
5,000 gold
5,000 gold.
for a rock.
What the fuck was this rock?
It was like a 50
was
gold
just
piece
a
rock.
rock. It was. That's it. So here's what I did. I set up a meeting with a noble, a very rich noble. If I could set up a line of communication and trade there, we could get spell components as a part of our barter, and we could give them to the simulacrums and start a monopoly on all spell components in the city. And that way Z's can't get any spell components for their simulacrums.
That's actually kind of.
That's
it's
the
kind of
way.
brilliant.
That is actually a great idea, Godfrey.
Wait.
That's fucking brilliant.
Did he just have a good idea?
Alistair
Godfrey, did you
I
blame
want you to know
capitalism
that
and
that's a
winning?
bad sign.
Alistair
Oh.
pointedly writes this down and is like, that's a bloody good idea. Capitalism.
The day is whatever.
That's terrifying.
Godfried
I'm
has a
scared.
good idea.
Yeah.
It's,
All right. So what are we going to do? Where do we go? You haven't told us where to go yet. Where do we go?
I need.
okay, so
Okay,
that's
here's
probably the part of the plan that we hadn't actually worked out, right?
so. They could cast invisibility at will in like illusionary face, right?
Yeah. That's for free.
I need 3 of you, all right? Or a bunch of you, I don't matter. Go find rocks. Pretty rocks,
Right,
ugly
right.
rocks, just a bunch of rocks.
Okay. How many can you send? Okay. How long are you guys gonna be making simulacrums? Because that's gonna determine how many you have. How long are you spending making this?
How long does it take to
6
do it?
seconds.
6 seconds? Oh my god.
Because you're casting it with wish. It's an instant. It's an action.
How many simulacrums do we want? Like 100? 200?
Actually,
1,000?
Well,
Sure.
7,000.
Actually, wait a minute. One second, guys. 1 second, guys. Wait.
what?
Okay, I need a. I'm making this that it takes 6 seconds, but technically speaking, it would happen all at the same time because as you cast a simulacrum, it is still the original person's turn when the simulacrum comes into place.
So it's just as
instant.
Explode it.
down
side
the line
to
like
side.
dominoes. They
Guys,
appear.
we figured
6
out a way to make a bomb.
This is, oh my god, this
Offbeat
is how
is
you
having a
build
revelation.
independent
Okay,
railway
chat.
cannon.
Simulacrum.
This is what
Bro,
actually
independent
happens
railway
in
cannon.
group chats whenever Offbeat, like, brain breaks on a rule and goes, oh my god. This is happening in real
We
time
get
on
all the
stream.
simulacrums to stand in a line. Each one
God.
holds their
Did
turn.
we?
Okay?
So how
Dude,
many?
just infinite combo simulacrums?
I mean,
Yes, no, we did.
I knew you could do this. I didn't realize that it was let me just double
Okay,
check.
but question: what is gonna happen when this happens? Can we like go outside, please?
Yeah, you guys.
We're gonna
can-
get.
You guys
We're gonna
can
drown
start
in
taking
snow,
this-
guys.
You guys can start going outside. You guys, I'm just gonna facilitate this a little bit and get you guys to a safe place where you can make as many as you want.
I
You
do
guys-
love the image of like we're all like sitting in a room, like Fada's doing the meditation thing, eyes light up, like then it goes to VRE does it, and then the room is just so full of simulacrums that we're all like pressed up against the wall.
The
I
way
think this was a bad idea.
Ace
We
is
needed
gonna
a bigger
immediately
roll.
just space step out of there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys, you want to go, like, you know, you can just, like, pick identities or whatever. You don't need instructions, but also, what Godfried said about the whole, like,
Can
stealing
we
all
take
the
like
spell
20%
components
of
thing.
like all of them and start looking for rocks
Okay.
and such?
Okay, so let me just
Yeah.
describe where you guys are. I'm gonna say if you guys mass produce your simulacrums in this basement, that is a bad fucking idea. Could I facilitate you guys
Yes.
doing this in like?
Yes.
Could I say you guys
Should
leave
we go
the
to- should-
town and like?
Yeah,
guys
should we
go
head
to-
into
we
the
go-
desert again?
Okay.
Let's
Go
head to the
out
desert
far
again.
away.
Okay.
We'll go. Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go out to the desert. And so I'll say you guys make like the 1 and the 2, and then you guys have this Godfried has this brain blast speech, and then you guys realize like, wait a minute, those two came in instantly. This is an instantaneous situation. So you guys leave. I'm gonna.
Does this mean we can do this in fights?
I'm gonna go and technically yes, you could. I'm gonna
But-
caveat and say please don't until I figure out a successful.
Please do not. I'm begging you.
Good faith agreement not to
please
do it
don't.
in a fight. 'Cause
Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Do it in a fight. I don't care.
No, because
Actually.
you're gonna do it back, and that's just a lot
No,
of
We
it's
work.
just
just-
have a
gonna-
tiny little army.
It's gonna it's just gonna like
Yeah.
counterspell or
Actually,
dispel magic, you know.
You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I'm gonna allow. Here's what I will allow. I will allow you guys to do this in fights to facilitate background stuff, to make an army, to swarm things.
Yeah.
If you guys like, I'm not gonna allow them to each individually have actions in the action economy. I'm not gonna allow them to like play a significant role in the fight. And I am going to just I'm just gonna ask for good faith. Please don't do this in boss scenarios until I figure out how to counter this. But I am going to allow you to make simulacrum stuff like instantly. What's going on right now, Ballad? So here's the situation. I just realized that when you wish cast someone who has the ability to cast wish and make a simulacrum, there's a bit of a caveat about how simulacrum works. And Ballad, I actually think if you could go and research this and just check back with me to make sure I'm interpreting this right, because I'm pretty sure I'm a bit of a look, I'm hungover. I don't know what I'm thinking. But basically, because a simulacrum acts on the turn of the person who has the simulacrum and casts the simulacrum. If you cast a simulacrum and they spawn, it's still your turn, therefore no time has passed. And they can then do that technically in 6 seconds, instantly. So Ballad, if you could check that in DM me, specifically Ballad Boy, when you get the chance, that would be awesome. Check if there's a sage advice or something, or if I'm just misinterpreting the rules like hardcore because I'm hungover. But yes, please and thank you. Is it Genie's limited wish? No, this is a Mystic Arcanum wish from a genie being cast. So it's a full-on spell. Anyway, you guys go out to a mesa, and you guys just give me a number for now. How many of these you want?
Do we have a rough idea of how many he has?
I have an idea.
How many did I
guys.
see when I was like looking through the
City's
square?
worth.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
say
about
we
a
look-
city's worth, we can assume.
Yeah, I'd say a city for this time, I'd say that there's anywhere between 20 and 50,000.
Okay,
Oh.
here's what I think we do. 10,000 produced, we take 3,000 of that, start searching the mesa for rocks and stuff like that. And we have
Right.
bunch of backlog basically patrolling the desert invisible, making sure everything on the outside is fine, finding
Right.
rocks and stuff,
We might
being
lose
able
a
to back
couple,
up our
but that'll
story.
be fine.
Exactly, because they can reproduce themselves. We can do this again the next day. I think
Right.
I think the more mass we have, the more productive we can be, and the more like semantics we can get into.
I mean, at this point, why, like, if Viari, do you know, like, destroy water or food or anything along those lines?
Simulacrums don't need food.
No.
Oh, they don't. Oh, well, that's fucking. Mine's been. Never mind. We're gonna get into that later. Why don't we just have them like set up camp out here in the desert, and we can kind of start building our own fortification that we can fall back to as well.
I'm pretty
Like,
sure Z's
why
like
not?
patrols the desert because he ran into us when we were in the hut that time. So I reckon they'll notice.
Oh,
Either
that,
that or they
they'll
were already
definitely notice, but I think if it is kind of.
But like at
smart,
that point,
I think if we
it's
do
a war of
enough-
attrition. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's then that's a cold war and it's a standoff. If they notice, and we have as many forces as they do,
Yeah.
and there's 4 of us with the simulacrums, like, just saying.
We can also effectively test which ones of Z's simulacrums have true sight up by having mine be invisible and just see who notices.
True.
Yeah. We can just have them do recon.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How much do we want to dedicate to recon then?
Few hundred.
10,000.
Uh,
Oh,
Wait, 10,000? I feel like an influx of 10,000 people is a little much, even if they are invisible. Some of them are still gonna
Yeah,
go by
that's
them.
probably
It's worth
true. They're
mentioning
gonna
what
run
you
into
know
ghosts.
about Z's plan is that they've done this over the course of a few weeks at the bare minimum, maybe even
Right.
longer. So there's clearly I think you all as experienced adventurers would know that just making a bajillion and then influxing the town would be sus as fuck. So just
Right.
I have an idea. This is like a religious center. What if we,
Right.
set up a bunch of simulacrums and we have a pilgrimage come in the next couple of days? We have a
I-
trail of disguised simulacrums come in, set up for a pilgrimage, and be like, we've come to discover the sun. And then they
Read
come
my
in,
mind.
they camp outside the city. We make a shanty town that we use as a base of operations and start using to produce 1, gemstones, 2, resources, and 3, combat-ready simulacrums.
I think that
Godfrey, when
sounds
did you
good.
become the best
I'm
planner in the
terrified.
party?
I'm very scared.
I am a strategist. You forget that I am the god of penance, and my parents are the triumvirate of war.
Alistair
My
writes down,
polyamorous parents love me.
Alistair
Oh.
writes that down and goes, you know, I think I should start talking to Godfrey for war commission.
No, this is great. I'm a huge fan of it.
All
Big
right.
fan of it.
So how many simulacrums? And let me. And
I
just
say we double up the 10,000 to 20.
20,000. All right. So let me just get the
100
plan.
on patrol.
Let me just like rework the plan because that was a lot. So the plan is as follows. You guys are going to make 20,000 simulacrums, and for those wondering, like, it's a range of touch. How are you gonna do that? They can just it's still on their
Zigzagging.
they can just zigzag
Touch
and
tips.
move in and out every time.
Yeah.
They can just make like a train, basically, an efficient like production line.
Yep.
Okay. So 20,000 are going to be created. 10,000 are scavenging the desert for pretty rocks. The other 10,000, I did not catch what they were doing. What are they doing? They were there,
2,000 are astrology people.
and 10,000 are astrology people, and they're
I
going to
have
show
not
up,
3D rats.
and they're going to.
We so
10,000.
we're gonna do at least 100 who are doing recon, right, Amelia?
Yeah, at least 100 in the city. Just
I feel
spread
like we
them
can
out.
have more. We have 20,000. I think we could like have some
Right.
set up on a perimeter, some patrolling over, because Viari can fly. So why don't we just
but
have
also
airborne
wanna
patrol as
try
well?
and- we also want to keep a low profile, so I feel like 100 people dispersed within 20 to 50,000 is not only enough to cover the majority of the city via flight, doing scouting from the outside in the inside, it also
Well-
keeps a low enough profile.
I also
Okay.
think
Also,
that
And
but I
also,
can
like,
be
that's
invisible.
a good number for the
I think-
pilgrimage.
Okay, I think what we should have then dispersed between the 100 is I think we should have one for every 20 that could cast True Sight, that they all stick to a group. So if anyone sees something sus, that one could cast True Sight.
Yeah,
we have
we
basically
just-
commander
we
Commander
do
set
what
up.
setup.
Z's is doing, but like better.
Exactly.
Okay.
We're organized. We're making a military.
Okay. So let me get this breakdown again for the Viari army. The Viarmy.
Yes!
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
So for the Viarmy,
The V's.
V's.
Saying
V.
We're naming them VV, but like that's how you spell it, and we're calling them V's.
Okay.
A's rolls their eyes.
Okay, so the breakdown for the scout patrol. There's gonna be so you're gonna need probably a total of 105 then for the scout patrol. You're gonna need each group of 20 is gonna have one captain. This captain is gonna use their what's your feature that you can use to cast True Sight, Viari?
Oh, the minor wish thing. I forget what it's called.
Limited wish.
Limited wish.
Okay, so Viarmy is gonna cast limited wish and I'm just running through the plan that you guys told me. I'm just making sure I got this right. I'm not trying to
that's
dictate
valid.
this yet.
Yeah, go
So
for it.
they're gonna have so what the captain will have True Sight. The other 20 are going to the remaining 20 are gonna be acting as scouts, trying to keep tabs. What exactly are they going to be doing entirely?
Okay, so here's the thing about what I can do. I should just like flag this for our planning
Absolutely.
purposes. I can turn invisible at will. I can fly as though having cast the fly spell 6 times a day, except for the fact that I don't have to concentrate on it because it's just like an ability that like recharges. So that's effectively 6 10-minute bursts. I have they all are going to have the minor wish thing happening, the limited wish, so they can cast True Sight if they need to. Again, they can also change faces and have the active feat and that sort of thing. But like, if we go invisible, we can send more of them in. We can also just be like casually dispelling some of Z's if we want. If we wanted.
I don't think we want to make conflict between the two. Because eventually there's going to be so many simulacrums. Obviously, we'll have those loyal to us, but at some point it's going to get really confusing on which one's which.
Well, hang on, Godfrey. So, yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
I think that's a good plan as far as like laying the trap. Figure out which ones have shape changed, and then once we're ready to make whatever move we want to make on this whole organization, we reveal them all at once, and the townspeople that aren't Z's now have their eyes opened to the fact that they have this imposter who's invaded, and then we can. I mean, not to torture a metaphor and to like, beat a dead horse over, what my whole thing is, but like we could maybe start a.
There's an imposter among us.
It's funny because we're all the imposters. Everyone's an imposter. That's what
I
it
think
is.
if we do that, we'll need to make sure we are on top of the propaganda machine, so that way, it's
Right, that's what
the
I'm saying.
story
Is we
leans our
control when
way.
that happens.
Okay.
So the moment
So,
that we like snap that finger and set that trap off, those people are revealed, and we are ready to come in and point it out to everybody and lead the mob.
Okay.
So
okay.
we know that Z's is
That's
taking the place
final
of a
part
church
of the plan.
official. I feel like we should have some try and infiltrate the church at some point. So if we maybe can grab some church officials, Viari can then take some simulacrums into them and replace them in the hierarchy, so we have some more say in what goes on in the town.
Okay, maybe one of the simulacrums should be mine, considering that Viari knows nothing about the church, and someone should probably be. Am I wrong?
Alistair will give Viari a brush-up course.
I think I think that's a good idea. Also, how does your telepathic bond work, Viari?
Oh, so I can just like pick someone. That's the other thing. They can communicate psychically as long as they're within 200 feet of the person that they're trying to communicate with. So like, yeah, they can just talk to each other. Like, and it lasts for an hour.
And they're all technically acting on the same turn when they do this, so it's very much instant. It's instant communication between them. However, it is a telephone, an instant telephone in a closed loop network. They cannot.
Okay.
number 1 cannot communicate with 20, but 19 can communicate with 20, and like in that line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the captains should be.
So you cut out there. What'd you say, Danny?
I think am I correct in saying the captain
the 10 or the 20 under the. Sorry, I think the 20 that we have should. What?
Are you okay?
No, you keep going.
Hello?
Keep going.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Are you there, man?
Okay.
There's a.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My
We can
Wi-Fi
hear
is
you.
bad.
We
I'm
can
very
hear
sorry.
I can hear you.
There is
There's
a delay.
delay.
Yeah.
We're good. I say we all stop talking.
I'm
and
so
then Danny
sorry.
can go.
Okay.
Yeah. Go for it. Go
All
go
right.
on your rant.
I'll just hold up
Danny.
my hand whenever I want to say something.
Okay.
Cool.
Danny,
All
keep
right.
going.
I think what we should do is when we have the things on patrol.
Mhm.
I think on the things on patrol, what we should have is the 20 mind link to the one captain that has true sight, and the true sight captain has connection to one of us in the party, so they can give. We have a direct line of communication in case anything happens. And I think depending on how many there are, we should distribute among us so we don't have too much information coming in.
Agreed.
So also, True Sight only lasts for an hour. So in these squads, whoever the captain is going to have to change each hour so that a different person has True Sight up. And we're basically going to have to sort of cycle through them throughout the day. Since we're making so many simulacrums, this isn't going to matter because it charges every 1d4 days. We can have enough to be sending fresh people in and
Right,
or whatever
every
every
single
day. But we can honestly, we can potentially even do a couple of members with True Sight up if we wanted.
You need a combined total of 120 captains in order to last the whole day with True Sight.
Okay.
Okay, we can just cycle
Right.
out 20 captains
That's
every
easy.
so
We can
often.
do that.
Yeah. 100. Yeah. Every hour, a new captain will replace the 5. A new captain will replace each 5.
Yeah, we can
Okay.
do that.
So we still haven't gotten through this plan entirely, but I just want to make sure I've got all of it. I've got what we have. Okay, so there's going to be captains, there's going to be scouts. We have the captain chain of command. 20 are going to be linked to a captain. A captain is going to be linked to one of you. In order to communicate with you guys the plans and what's going on. They're going to be scouting and keeping tabs on the Z's. They are also, I heard something about infiltrating the church. I didn't quite catch what that was. What's happening with that?
We
I think
should
one
have some.
simulacrum is, or at
Yeah.
least a small group is going into the church and trying to gain.
They're the ones that Danny mentioned earlier about going on a pilgrimage. We have a small group who's going on a pilgrimage to see the sun.
Okay.
They're the ones that are going to try and get
How
in on
many
the
are going to be pilgrimaging?
Danny?
Danny?
I was planning on having another 50,000 come in on the pilgrimage, and then we have 2 or 3 infiltrate the
Okay.
church hierarchy. That's what I was thinking.
World information, 50,000 is the size of a very large place at the current time. I might suggest you bring down those numbers just a wee bit.
Yeah, I think we should have. I think
All
we
right.
should start with a small group who's maybe going in advance of whatever the large pilgrimage is,
Right.
and then have a caravan that's coming in a little while later.
Want to say
Mhm.
maybe 400 or 500 people
Mhm.
Yeah, for the caravan.
total?
I
Yeah.
think that's a good number.
Yeah, and I think we have
Just
maybe,
so then we
a
can
dozen
fill out the
going
church and have eyes.
beforehand. Yeah.
Right.
I would just also
And-
like to say that Ballad Boy just DM'd me. Yeah, no, you're fucked, bro. It works. Oh,
Thank you,
shit.
Ballad.
Thank you, Ballad.
love
Sorry,
that.
the stream cut out there for a bit. Okay. So you have this pilgrimage coming in. The numbers on that, I'm trying to keep tabs on this, just so I'm aware of what's gonna happen.
Sure. Pilgrimage of
alright.
400 to 500 people.
400 to 500.
So I'm gonna turn to the simulacrums too and just give a couple orders. All right, if you guys are captured and they want to interrogate you or whatever, dispel yourself, counterspell their attempts to dispel you. Do whatever you have to not give up any information. If you ever have to give up information to one of Z's simulacrums or Z's himself or whatever, your names are V's. I just want Z's to know that. That would be really enjoyable for me.
Yeah, we'll
so
definitely
you're
tell
not
him.
VR.
We'll definitely tell
Okay.
him. And
I-
there's just
should-
this
should we-
army of yeah.
This is the coolest thing.
That's gonna be allowed, yeah. The city's gonna hear that. There's 10,000 of them.
They'll mind link. They're currently all mind linking to Viari, I will say. In order
Oh
to
wow,
ensure
it's
this.
really loud in here.
Just rapid
We
fire.
have how are we going to distribute the resource, the mind links? Because I don't think they should all be put onto one person, because that's too tenuous.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Who wants to be in charge of what then? Who wants to be in charge of?
I
the
mean, I could
economy?
take
Who wants to be in
the
charge of the
tw-
pilgrimage.
I'll be getting
I
a
can
lot
take
face
charge of the
time in
2,000 that
church.
are looking for rocks.
Okay. Right.
I'm happy to handle the few that are going into the church.
Danny rocks
All right, then.
2,000. How
I
many
can
are
keep
infiltrating the church?
Starting out with
So it's, they're coming from the
so?
They're coming from the pilgrimage. The
Dozen.
400 to 500 that are coming from the pilgrimage. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
And there's about
Yeah,
a
I
dozen
agree
going
with
out
you,
ahead
yeah.
of them first.
I agree.
A dozen,
and
just like 12.
They're the
Okay.
ones that are
Yeah.
going to sort of be
Okay.
infiltrating the upper echelon of everything.
Okay.
Getting in everybody's good graces.
Guys, I hope you realize how much I fucking love this shit. Okay, this is awesome.
Oh, this is great. I love this.
Okay, so we got God. I should raise your character names. Godfried on rocks. We got A's on church duty with 500. What are the other jobs? Who's handling the scouts?
I'm on
I'll
scouts.
Your scouts.
Okay, and Feta, what are you doing?
That's a great question.
There needs. There was mention about a settlement. There was mention of like a settle.
Right.
Like
You know what? So then that's.
I
that's
think
what I'll be in
the
charge of.
shantytown should come in with the second half of the
So
second
that's-
half
yeah.
of the pilgrimage.
So,
So I
I'd
think
take-
the first 500 to start setting up. I think Feta should head that as just a sub organizer, and then when the couple thousand come in.
For
Okay,
sure.
and then.
So I will be working with A's a little bit on church group,
Mhm.
on Sunday school, and then I will also be dealing with the shantytown
Okay.
as well,
And when
organizing
And-
them and making sure that everything is
Okay.
set up. We're getting and starting the chain of revenue as far as spell components are concerned.
Okay.
I can take care of the logistics as far as marketing and everything that
Okay.
like that goes.
I heard talk earlier as well.
Guys,
of-
we
of-
started the Clone War.
I heard talk. I heard talks of a spell component monopoly earlier. Well, how is
Yeah,
that being addressed?
Godfried's on that.
Godfried's okay.
It's
God,
Godfrey and me
Oh,
with the
Godfrey,
shantytown.
yeah.
Okay.
All
Brooke,
right,
Brooke,
so
sorry,
that's-
Danny. Sorry,
So
Danny, just gonna-
Feta
I'm
and I
Danny,
will
Danny,
be
Danny,
the
Danny.
heads of our business.
Please, Danny, just 1 second.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
I cut Brooke off, and it looked like they had something important to say. I just want to make sure I'm catching all of it.
Oh, no,
Hello?
it wasn't that bad. I was just going to say that the very last simulacrum that we make, we should get them, it's still going to have wish, so we should get them to make a copy of Feda to follow around Godfried to maintain any disguises that we need on Godfried because
Absolutely.
of the 2 spell slot
Excellent. Excellent.
elsewhere person disguise self.
That's fucking.
While
awesome.
this is all happening, Feta is going to be reorganizing his spell book and making sure that everything is in place.
Yeah.
And you'd see as Feta prepares certain spells, is transferring them onto his body.
Excellent. Danny. Godfried.
He's frozen.
Son of a bastard. Godfried, you there? Godfried?
Okay, so
There we go.
so can you guys hear me?
I can
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
We can hear you.
You can hear
There's
you.
such
Shit.
a delay. Yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Your audio is
Hello?
good.
Your
Can you
audio-
hear
Okay,
us?
hold on. Let me disconnect from Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Okay, he's gone.
Oh, we're all about to move.
All right.
I'm just gonna let it
Give it a
happen.
sec.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
So
while we're-
churches,
while-
any more
while-
run?
While we're waiting for this to happen, we missed.
Yes.
Hi, Danny. We can see you.
Is it working now?
Yes.
Yes, it
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, guys.
It's
all
okay.
good.
It's okay, man. You've come up with a brilliant plan. What was the rest of it?
Okay, so this is gonna be Godfrey talking to Feta. So, Feta,
Right.
tomorrow we have a meeting, right?
Yep.
I've already
Absolutely.
subdivided all the V's into subsections. I'm going to have 2 lieutenants working under each lieutenant is going to be 5 lieutenants each. And on the 5 lieutenants, there's going to be 40 lieutenants working for each lieutenant. That's why we have 40 people in the workforce. We have the commanders of the grunt workers as the foremen organizing that, and then we have them entering the 2 lieutenants. No, the 4 lieutenants. Sorry. So what we need to do, Feta, is we need to come up with a plan to market these rocks and get a monopoly on spell components, spell books, all the things like that, so we can distribute them to our forces. And we
Perfect.
need to and also putting a monopoly on these, we can restrict access to V. I mean, not V. We need the V's to the Z's. God, VZ, so close.
So here's an important question: how willing are you? The person that you sold the rock to, right, was a local lord.
Yes.
Right. How willing are we to damage that relationship?
I feel like it's really important to keep that relationship good, so we can make more connection inside the hierarchy of rich people.
Okay.
The
All right.
nobles.
So what we do is we go to the local lord and we say that we found a bunch of these other rocks, and while the original one is sort of the hyper condensed, like pure refined version of whatever we found the raw ore, and because we had such a positive experience sending him the rock initially, we're willing to offer him the ore at a discounted price, and then we sell it to him essentially wholesale, and then to the rest of the people we sell it as a marked up price. So the lord is now seeing what it's available for on the open market, is getting it wholesale, and is going to be able to either beat those prices or meet those prices.
That's not a bad idea.
But
we need some legitimacy. We do need some legitimacy. I have locate object. I can use that to find precious gemstones. Does Viari have locate object?
No.
It's fine.
But I can do minor wish. Like, we have 1 million simulacrums with me. They can just use their minor wish ability.
I think the ones under my command, I'll have the grunt workers use locate object, and then we'll go get those, and we'll mine through the earth with Eldritch Blast. So we have some legitimacy, so we can sell that up front and be like,
cannot target ground.
Yeah,
Eldritch
right.
Blast can target creatures. If you would like to mine.
What does?
Fireball.
You could fireball. Does Viari have anything like mold earth or anything of that variety?
Shatter, maybe?
Oh, not really.
Depending.
What was that? Shatter? I don't have shatter.
That's fine.
Because I really want this plan to work. Viari, would you be willing to make a deal with Alistair to give you mold earth?
Ooh.
I'll make a deal with Alistair to get.
Oh.
No, actually, I can't do it because I'm not the simulacrums.
You can
What's
make
the
a
deal?
instead. You can make the deal instead if you guys.
I don't have the
want.
simulacrums.
Okay. So here's the deal.
What's the deal, Al?
All right. So I can quickly get you mold earth. However, the simulacrums, they are going to not have agonizing blast as an invocation.
That's the trade-off.
All of them?
All just the ones that are gonna have mold earth, not all of them.
Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah. That's okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right. Alistair quickly signs a piece of paper, hands it to Charlie. Hands it to Charlie. Charlie the lawyer.
Nah, this one's a clean one. Simple transfer. No, you guys are way too sketched about Alistair.
I wonder why.
Honestly, he's not that bad. Viari's just a dumbass.
It's already signed.
Oh my god. Thank God it was a good one this time.
The deal is in effect. The 20,000 simulacrums will not have agonizing blast as an invocation. They will have mold earth. This will be cast. This will be at will casting. So you guys don't need to get them. Okay.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
I will only have, so just for reference, I'm only going to be having the foremans, which is the 20 working under the 4. Use locate wish cast or temporary wish. What is it again? Limited wish. Limited wish. Locate object on precious stones. So we're only getting really like 20. So like,
you have 2,000. You have 2,000 workers.
Oh, did I not divide that up correctly?
You have 2,000 of those workers for rock finding. So
yeah.
So you can.
Might as well just use them all then, I guess.
You can just do
just for now.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll use 20. We'll use 20,000 to locate gemstones of 50 gold piece, and then we'll use mold earth to dig them out and stuff, and then we'll also use mold earth to catch the debris. I like the wholesale idea. So we'll collect all the debris. We'll compact it and we'll ship it out, and we'll ship it out as ore for these gemstones and such and metals.
Right.
And
the beautiful thing about this too is that not only are we creating our own sort of trade route, as time is going on, we are going to effectively be destabilizing the economy by flooding the market. With
And once we
these
become, and
ones,
once we
they're
control,
technically
once we
valuable.
control the market, we can control the currency. And then when the
Correct.
day we need it to happen, like the day that Z's
That
makes a
lowers
move,
the prices
we
for
can
spell
we can
components and
completely
whatever.
destroy the economy and then throw the
Right.
people into panic and blame it on Z.
All right, Jeff Bezos.
Okay, hold on. Sorry. That sounds very chaotic. Maybe we don't want to completely destroy somewhere's.
Well, if
I
we did a controlled
disagree.
crash,
I'd say it's pretty lawful.
it
That's a
on
pretty
both.
lawful plan to me. It's it's a plan.
It's
I
a
will-
control
God.
crash, and then because we have control over the income of the town, by the time that we run out the chaos gods,
Oh.
we can start it over
I
from
feel
I
scratch.
have
that.
an
I feel that
idea.
it's just
I have
the
an
throw the
idea.
people into panic part that might not be the.
I have an idea. We could, by getting a foothold in this economy, we can then start dealing with the church and then sell on behalf of the church and gain it in through that as well. So as business owners, we can represent the church economically and support the church while doing so become, people who are representative through them.
Right, put the blame on the church that they're the ones that are flooding the economy with this much, this steady stream of semi-precious gems, and then by the time that we reveal that half the fucking town is just Z's, then we can blame it on them and have that be the impetus for the revolution.
So real
Because
quick,
then we
I'm
can get
really
the
loving
people
this
on our
energy.
side.
This is a great plan. Do we know whether or not Z's replaced people who already existed, or had like new people coming in and was like faking
Oh,
identities? Because if we reveal
find
that
out.
Z's,
Is there a hospital
Yeah.
in the town?
There's a hospital. There's like a lot of like the standard amenities that you would find in a
Would there be birth records?
Yes.
Right. Because even if that's not the
Godfrey,
case,
you're so much smarter than the rest of us.
Because even if that's not the case, though, doing the mass dispel of the shape change, I don't know about you, but if your friends and neighbors all of a sudden look like the same guy and were revealed to be the same
No.
person,
If a dispel would
everybody's gonna
Hell
freak
will
anyway.
destroy them.
a dispel
Dispel
the dispel
will
magic
destroy
will
them.
destroy them entirely. Yes, a dispel magic.
Yeah, that's
can
why
end
we
the
have to
spell.
get in front of this from a propaganda perspective.
Right.
So that way
Right.
it's not like, oh,
We could blame the church on the disappearances of their loved
So-
ones and friends and neighbors,
Hey,
So
Charlie.
Fada,
as like they were doing a mass sacrifice. Yeah.
sorry, Viari was saying something
Sorry.
to Charlie.
No, I was just making. I was just gonna say Operation C.
We will admit. Okay.
That's not Charlie's. Okay. That's all. That's all. That's literally all.
There's
I'll
now
see what-
Fada,
there's also simulacrums of Charlie. It's worth mentioning because they are summoned. There are now an infinite amount of Pact of the Chain familiars as well with these
Oh my God.
VRs.
Can
So
we
not
have
only-
Tari just start studying the legal and economic code of this to see where
Oh.
else we can iron
Brilliant.
out loopholes?
yeah.
Brilliant.
All
Could
of
we get
them.
could we get them to start looking at legislation and who the governing body is, so we can figure out how to change
Yeah.
legislation?
Yes,
if
yeah.
needed?
As long as you get them documents, yes.
All of them are going to take an hour to do the ritual to get their rings
Mhm.
that have like the little compartment in them, because if they are going to be captured or whatever, it's not casting a spell, so it can't be counterspelled or anything to jump into it and then to
Wait.
like plane shift out. So they can get themselves out and not be basically they're gonna not be able to be interrogated. Except one of them at some point needs to let Z's know that they're all named V's.
Yes. Danny.
They can't. The simulacrums can't use mold earth because they don't have spell components. We need to get those.
No,
tomorrow.
I got them
No,
at
they
will.
get it at will.
I
Oh,
gave it to
at
them
will.
at will.
Never
I gave
mind.
it to them at will.
All right, there we go. Never mind. There's my concern gone.
So
Right,
I have
brilliant.
a lot of one-on-one time with Z's this week, so I'll see what I can figure out about that,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
about what's going on.
Excellent.
We'll start
Excellent.
doing battle formations as well.
We'll
I
I'm
ha-
supposed
also
to
just-
meet the guy at the church from the church.
I also just want to sort of caution everyone that this is a great plan. We should prepare for difficulties to
fierce
come up.
resistance.
And Z's figuring it out at some point.
Z's is going to try
Although
to
if we
dispel
can-
them all, right?
That's kind of.
No.
I don't know if Z's would make it that easy. They tend to like
Right.
spectacle, so just stay aware.
Alistair goes, well, this is all absolutely lovely. I'm just managing the clerical work, just like a little bit. DM here. Hi, it's actually me. I'm just clarifying the numbers. 2,000 with
fair.
Danny. 500 plus 12 with Amelia from the pilgrimage. The 500
Oh, 512
originals.
is such a good number.
500.
Sorry.
The original 500 are going to be coming. Coming with Theta. Theta is going to be then after the 500 arrive. Theta's going to be working with them to make the shanty town on the outskirts of the town, which will then be
Correct.
followed by a mass pilgrimage of about 10,000. Is that correct?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Excellent. All right then. That brings us to a combined total of 1,000. No,
This is
13,000.
madness.
13,000. 13,012.
Can we bring that? Can we bring that up to like 15,000 just so we have 2,000 on backup in case?
2,000 plus 2,000
Yeah.
reserve?
Reserve, yeah,
All right.
They just go stand in a cave somewhere.
honestly.
Oh, I forgot to mention this. I forgot to add the scouts as well as additional. The scouts. How many
Sorry.
scouts?
Again, who's mind linked to the scouts again?
So the scouts.
Me.
Yeah, VR.
VR.
Yeah. So there's gonna be 120 captains plus 100 scouts. 120 captains on rotation, 5 active at once. 120. That's an additional 1,000. 13,232. Okay. What a plan.
I really thought that we were just gonna make like a couple hundred simulacrums.
Go big or go home, baby.
I love this plan. All right. 13,232 in an instant, folding out like a massive origami war, like all soldiers. It's just these 13,232 of them emerge.
And then the last one is Fader.
And then the last one, and also plus 1 Theta. And also there's an additional 2,000. Plus 1 Theta. And immediately
Hi, Faker.
they all fake. They all heard the plan. They were all there with Viari. Therefore, they all immediately know what to do. And they all immediately get to work. Danny, you are now in control of 2,000 simulacrums of Viari. Amelia, you are in control of 500 plus 12, the pilgrimage. You're in control of the 12. The 500 are going to be coming with Theta. Theta, you currently are in command of 500 with 10,000 that are going to be in reserve, fending for themselves for a little bit in the wilderness. They should be fine. They are level 20s. You also is going to be 2,000 reserve who are going to be guarding them as well. Additionally.
Yeah.
What a fucking plan. So, I'm not gonna lie, chat. This is not what I had planned. I had something planned similar to this. I am so happy this is where we got. But, I need like, we're gonna take our break now, so I can figure this out.
That's fine by me.
Be back in like 15 minutes. Have a good
Wild.
one. everybody, welcome back to Paperwork Pantheon. In case you missed the first half, fuck me. The party has done something absolutely heinous, something vile, something that is disrespectful, and I fucking love it so goddamn much. Oh my god, I love them. Let me just grab a quick image real quick for you. What has happened? I'm just gonna call this the diagram. So this is some fridge art, everybody. So make sure if you're playing the Offbeat Out Loud drinking game that you do fridge art.
This is peak artistic talent, I think you'll find.
So
Thank
here's
you.
think of this
Thank
as
you.
avant-garde.
This is these. Okay, so this is the Grand Army of the Republic,
Mhm.
because this is the Clone Wars now. This is an official battle strategy by Grand General Godfrey. Thank you very much. Okay,
Mhm.
Jesus,
So
put some respect on his name.
So here's our little battle strats. I've basically asked the party to not do this mid-fight because the counterplay is being boring and I don't want to be boring. So, but yes, the party has 15,232 copies of Viari via Wished Simulacrums.
And what a Feta.
And a single extra Feta.
And wait, does that Feta follow me?
that Feta.
Yeah.
So I
Yes.
have two Feta best friends. I need to put the other one on the diagram.
Thanks, buddy.
The Fetas,
great.
the Fetas are going to be ensuring that Danny the rock prospector, Godfrey the prospector can find all the rocks, the magic rocks in the desert to sell them. And basically the party has devised a scheme, a very well thought out scheme to destabilize the economy, oust the church, reveal Z's to be a fraud and a scamster, and do their job. And mind you, this could have been an assassination, but this is what we did. Why
You
Revelation.
why
want us to
assassinate?
murder people? Oh my, that's so
Revelation.
Jeez.
brutish.
I could
We are
not
gods of order.
I could not be happier with the plan that has been created. Thank you, Danny.
Love it. Thank you, Danny.
Genuinely, this is like, oh man, I really hope they do something that's like so wild and is like en masse and big scale. I was literally talking to Brooke about this last week, and this happened. Holy shit, I'm
Dude,
so proud.
The moment that you said that this all happens instantaneously, there was never any other choice. There
Yeah.
was never any other option. Of
We
course
thought
it
this
gonna
was
wind
like
up
a
this.
slow, like trickle out infiltration thing. I think that we had like the wrong idea, and then it was instantaneous. It's like, I'm sorry, what now?
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, then we're
We
making
get
an
our army.
Yeah. So, welcome to
Danny was having some issues.
every time, every dang time. So, while we're in this incredibly
Every time we
scuffed
kiss.
every time we're in this, let me know when
Swear I
Danny's
can
back.
do
By the
that.
way, I
Will do.
don't know. But while we're in this incredibly scuffed setup for a moment, Theta, go through your god abilities for me because I realized we never actually introduced what your god abilities were.
Yes, that is correct. Let me find that sheet. All right. Feda's godly abilities. Tell me the odds. As a bonus action, pick a creature within sight and learn the odds of succeeding a given you or the creature succeeding a given saving throw.
Mhm.
Change the odds. React as a reaction upon an ability check, attack, save, or save roll. Subtract or add your charisma modifier to the roll, and even the odds. I believe it's any ability check, attack, or save roll becomes a coin toss.
Mm-hmm.
As a reaction, I can change any attack, ability roll, or saving throw into a coin toss.
Yes. It is a very fun and good ability.
Make it 50-50.
And so, but we have 15,000 Viaris. Wow. What an army.
Yeah, we do.
I love this so much.
If only we had polymorph.
Mm-hmm. I'm very proud of this day. So, as this all takes place, as you guys all do this and you guys start making your way out, and you start scattering, start getting to work on all this business and all this bloody business, You start noticing a few things immediately. First of all, the Viaris are very efficient. They are trained. They're a well-oiled machine, communicating in tandem with themselves. Viari, despite being quite the flirter when trying to get information, is very efficient at their jobs when asked. And Viari, immediately we can see. Now, I'm thinking about how to do this. I've got a few ways I can do this. I can either do like one scene per gimmick. We can do this over the span of weeks. We can do this. We can do this like I can just fast forward and say what happens at different points of the plan. Like keep.
I want to see funny gimmick.
You want to?
Yeah,
see
I like the idea of kind of like fast forwarding a bit, but like giving
like having moments
there.
where we pause.
Yeah, there's moments of pause. All right.
Yeah.
So on the
We
day,
montaging this.
Oh, we're going.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can we montage this?
Let's go.
Let's
If I
montage.
got a montage
Can we
for
get
the
some
table,
montage music in the
would
house?
you guys want some?
At the end of this, I think we need a beach episode.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we do.
So the V-Army gets to work. The V-Army begins excavating. You look out as this mighty patrol of Viaris, molding earth, finding rocks, prospecting, tossing them. They get then tossed to others. They get tossed around and immediately are appraised. Godfrey, you're watching this with laced fingers. There are two Fedas by your side. One of the Viaris comes up to you, goes, hello, I'm just making sure that you all up to date on everything. So, I've got right here.
Viari, what's your designation number?
I am Viari number 1332. I am part of
I'm
the
writing this down. 1,132?
332.
332. 1,332. Thank you, Viari.
Yes, I've got the reports from the west end, the western flank of the desert. We have successfully excavated 500 stones. Totaling up to a combined total of 25,000 GP worth of stones, which can then be upsailed.
25,000?
Mm-hmm.
That's in 2530s.
25,000, 3 zeros.
3 zeros, yeah.
And how many tons of rubble do we have?
We have, density, roughly a ton. Estimated. We have roughly 1,000 tons of, about 100,000 tons of rubble. We are currently working on the re-excavation process in order to ensure that our mass excavation goes unnoticed.
Don't make Viari good at maths.
This was told to me. This was told to me by Alistair.
That rubble swarm?
Fair.
You're good. As you see this though, another report comes in. Hello, Viari number 920. We have a bit of a situation. So we've started to run into some resistance from the wildlife.
Music's a little loud, Michael.
Your
On our end.
mom's a little loud. Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry. That came out of nowhere. There we go. Okay. Sorry, this music just gets me hyped, man. I don't know. This is Monster Hunter goes hard. Okay. We are having a bit of a problem in the eastern side. We need a bit more. We need a bit more reinforcements. The wildlife is resisting when we dig them up. There seems to be an excursion of giant scorpions who are not native to this part of the desert. We do believe we do believe that this is interference from Z's, perhaps.
All right. Theta 2, are we ready to go have some fun?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that's probably a pretty good plan. Yeah, I
Sick.
think that's a pretty good plan.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
All right.
I will
So-
have a scorpion tonight for dinner.
Okay,
They
we're
both
gonna
crack
we're
their necks in tandem.
gonna do that We're gonna get back to you with that mini combat. Slide over to Viari with the scouts. Viari, where are you managing your scout patrol as they're infiltrating the city?
I've probably found like a warehouse or something to sort of take over operations, and so that there's like a reason for people to be coming in and out, and for so many people to be around, and so that like I can monitor any kind of activity in terms of like that V's might be like getting stuff shipped in and out of the city. Anywhere that is sort of like would hold resources for the city or could hold resources that is sort of in a district where that happens a lot of.
Okay. So you set yourself up by like the trading posts. They're on like the outskirts of the city, a bit to the south from where you guys entered the city. There's lots of different people who are facilitating and moving back and forth. But you've kind of set up like a fake trade stand. Some of the rocks that that Godfrey has been doing have not had enough value, and those ones are currently being given to you in order to just be like a small trade situation, just like making small goods to basically just give you a reason to be there. You set up a bit of a code. You set up code words as your simulacrums go back and forth, and they watch the city. Ping comes in from one of the messages. Viari Prime.
Gavies, sup?
So we have we've discovered a little few things about the city and how it's running. Z's. There are more Z's than we initially anticipated there being. They seem to have completely overtaken most of the church. Most of the officials who run the church are Z's.
What's the update on George? Was it?
On George? George? You mean Gerald the Shining or the...
Gerald? No.
Jazzy Jeff.
the one who no one's seen, the one
Bishop
that
George,
shape-shifting.
Right. We are still looking for him, though I do believe that A's is going to be a much better one to handle that. However, we've also noticed that when it comes to Z's, we do not know where the Prime is. We can't find the Prime.
Has he not been showing up to spend time with A's?
It's mostly been simulacrums, and the few times and there's sometimes we can't keep tabs on A's all the time. We got other stuff to do, and if he has been, we've missed it. If it hasn't been, it's a simulacrum. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. You're right. You're doing great work, guys. All right. Anything else?
Nothing much. What this does mean though is that Z's might not even be in this location.
That feels like more of a problem then.
He could be plane shifting in and out whenever he needs to do meetings in person with A's.
Let's get more of you guys on a very specific lookout for Z's Prime. I want to know where he is.
We're gonna make one of our squads. We'll designate them we'll designate them on Prime hunting.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good work, guys. I believe in you.
A's. A's, it's night. I'm gonna say that you guys do your meeting with the priest. That's so not interesting at this point. You guys at some point you guys do your meeting, and he's like, I'm very confused, and then he leaves. He will be back tomorrow. But I'm just so hyped about this right now. A's, you meet up with Z's. It's nightfall. You're ready. This one bounces in just. Oh, A's. Hey.
Dispel magic.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
He is not dispelled.
Cool.
Okay.
However, his mage armor does end, and he goes, "What the hell?" He casts it again.
Can you
It's
Can
the
you
Spider-Man
read it?
meme with the counterspell bouncing back and forth, and then it's like, fuck, all right, fine.
What was that about? Hey, I sometimes I need a... Guys got a simulacrum sometimes.
Sure. You know, it's just... I think you can simulacrum and I can dispel, and it's a little back and forth that we have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Well,
so...
yeah, ready to see around the church?
Yes.
I've completely taken it over, by the way. It's very nice what I've done with the place. And
I would love to see it.
with that, he casts knock very loudly on like a rooftop door. And you walk on through. A's, you are... you please make a perception check for me, A's.
16.
Nice. You notice that there are at this point in time there is a small contingent of Yaris who are watching you, and they seem and they're definitely they're keeping tabs on you, and they are also here for backup should you desire it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Noted.
At this point in time, Viari, you get a ping. We found Prime. He's with... They're with A's.
All right, keep tabs. Just keep A's safe.
Will do. So Z's leads you through this cathedral, through like the upper floor. This is not the floor that's open to the public. This is like a rafter area that's closed off. Like it overlooks the worshiping area and the pews and the podium and whatnot. Z's walks just quietly. So, I see you've all been very busy.
Oh?
Yeah. Influx of Viari, was it?
Mm-hmm. Well, you just, since you've taken over, you've created such a compelling message that, who can blame people for coming from far and wide to hear it?
That's a very political answer. So, did you guys do this just for fun? Is for any particular reason? We haven't successfully captured one yet, but, I'm just curious.
I'm going to be honest. I don't really keep tabs on what Viari does in
Viari
general.
could not have done this alone.
Well, I didn't do anything.
Deception check. You're omitting the truth.
18.
I was just about to say that's technically true.
I mean, deception is not just lying; it's omission of truth too. That's a 5. So he just goes okay and drops it.
Oh my god, I love them so much.
Z's reaches inside their bag and pulls out 2 cold brewskis, clicks it on one of the metal things and bops it and hands it to you.
Yeah.
I do wonder if you guys are just here for fun, like, we can hang out more then if you're just here for leisure and pleasure, as they say.
I mean, are you here for leisure and pleasure?
I'm working, but like I got time off.
I mean, I'm down to hang out whenever you want to hang out.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
He gives you a little sending stone.
Cool.
I'm gonna destroy that once you leave, just because I don't want to make it too easy on you. Come on.
Fine. So, anyways, what exactly are you doing here?
Oh,
you've taken over the church. Why?
I just want to make sure there's enough spanners in this machine so that when it eventually has to work, it won't.
When what has to work?
I don't know.
Right.
I'm not. I look. I don't know what your structure is with whoever you happen to be working with, but who I work with is very different. They don't necessarily give us the entire information necessarily. Works better that way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't
And
really.
you had a friend you were working with, right?
A friend?
Yeah. Didn't you? Wasn't there someone else here?
Yeah, that was a friend. I mean, I've got you, right?
I mean, aside from me. Someone, I don't know, one of your Chaos God friends?
I think everybody is kind of a friend to me if you think about it enough.
Yeah, how friendly are you, though?
Oh, I can be friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Z's keeps walking with a quick turn. Now, there's someone I want you to meet. Someone cool. Someone I think you would be a little bit interested in hearing from.
Yeah, of course.
You hear about a Bishop George, huh?
Yeah, I think so. Very reclusive, right?
Mm-hmm. He's dead.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me as much as it should.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Maybe.
It wasn't me though. I didn't kill him. I'm trying to figure out who did it. Do you know who killed Bishop? I liked Bishop a lot. I met him. He was great. He's lovely at parties.
No, can I insight check the killing thing?
Yes, go for it.
Not good. That's just 10.
You can never tell. You can never
Yeah.
tell with Z's.
When did he die?
We need. It's hard to say. I've got his body. He opens up the door and up the door to Bishop George's room, and there he is, just like the body slumped over at his desk, just.
Is it like gross and decomposing?
It's a little old. It's a little smelly.
Oh my
Just like a
God.
little bit.
Why didn't you do anything with it?
What am I supposed to do? Someone's gonna come looking for it eventually. But I'm currently running the church, and I don't want to be blamed with this. This wasn't me.
How did this happen under your nose?
I don't know. I think it's another part of the plan that I'm not privy to.
Oh my god. Doesn't it bother you that you don't know what's going on?
No. Why would I care?
Yeah, that was a stupid question.
Knowing makes things boring. I want things to be a little bit difficult always.
I feel like knowing means you have a better understanding of what's going on.
You like knowing what's going on?
Yes.
Well, that doesn't sound like the A's I know. I thought you liked things undefined.
Well, people change.
Oh yeah. A's changes, I'm sure that you, who've existed for 700 plus thousand years, would change right under my nose.
Maybe it's been a while since we've talked to each other.
Has it?
Yes. I mean, we both somehow got aligned with opposite sides of the universe, kind of.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well,
I've got somewhere else, though, if you want to talk a bit more in private and not with a dead guy.
I'd like to see it.
All right.
I close the door because that's disgusting.
Yeah. Z's leads you to what you can only assume is the place where he's been. And he gives you a sly, cheeky turn.
Yeah, push him in there.
Fade to black. Scene.
God damn it.
Back outside with the rest of you. Back outside, back with Z's. Not with
We're
Z's.
all doing equally important things here for the plan.
Veda and I are leading a legion, as well as Viari's leading a whole squad of fucking flying intercessors searching the city for evil villainous acts that A's is fucking. While Feda's
We just faded to black. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors.
sorry, you're fading with the enemy. My mistake.
You're fading with the enemy.
I just like the idea that they're just getting high off their asses.
You do.
While Feda's and I are fighting scorpions, being capitalists.
A's, you do learn some information because Z's has notoriously loose lips.
Yeah.
He lets loose some things. He tells you that the Simulacrum army that he's commanding, he's not commanding it currently.
Okay.
It's on autopilot? Or...
There's another.
Dragonfly wings.
There is someone
Yeah.
else piloting the thing. So, but
I
back
wanna
with
kill them.
Godfried,
reason.
Godfried and Feda. Roll initiative.
Shit,
guys-
where's my dice?
You guys arrive, and you see it's a fucking mess. You immediately figure out what has happened. I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm hearing some weird sounds.
I am also hearing a weird humming.
Alright.
I think that might be Danny.
No, I hear it too.
I hear it.
Is it me? Hold
I
on.
think it's you.
Oh yeah, definitely
yeah.
you. Your gain got turned like way up somehow.
Yeah.
It's fine now.
Yeah. Okay. So you immediately arrive and you immediately see what's happened. There's a bunch of Z's on the other end of this swarm of scorpions. They have taken a subsection of their simulacrums, polymorphed them into scorpions, and have started sending them at the army.
I knew it.
And there's a bunch of them on the other side just being like, I see you guys are strip mining! Thought you would want some wildlife! And then they plane shift out of distance.
God.
I'm
Bro,
going
bro,
to.
do you mind muting yourself real quick? Just there's some really weird sound coming from
Hold
your end. Thank you.
Okay, so what direction was this from our encampment? Because I know there's people to the south. Where are the rest of the people?
So there, in terms of your encampment as a whole, you see that there is that this is like you are.
Brooke's jumping out and jumping back in
Okay.
because of the noise.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got for your initiative there, bud?
So in terms of the overall, in terms of the overall structure of this situation, you quickly learn that could someone
There we go.
Okay. Is there construction going on where you're at or something?
I'd say we've had like.
No,
Oh, Brooke. I thought you meant in the game.
No.
I have no idea.
yeah.
There's been this like random banging sound. I don't know where it's
Yeah,
coming
it sounds
from.
like there's like a saw operating. Anyway, but I will say that in terms of the overall encampment, the main camp from where you guys were, this is the eastern side. So this is east of your main camp. You currently have you do not currently have any command over any VRs. They are all fighting ferociously to defeat this wave of scorpions. You guys see in the center of this wave there is a massive hulking scorpion. That it's been mutated and deformed. Viari and A's, you hear a ping from Alistair. Quick, you guys are getting plane shifted. Get somewhere quiet. We need your help.
Okay.
A's, are you well? I can't actually see you. Can I plane shift you?
Give me like 30 seconds.
That's too long in combat. You have 6. Viari, A's, you will arrive next round. Just roll initiative anyway, and I'll slot you in. What's your initiatives, everybody?
18.
18. Excellent. Fada, what's yours?
Solid 20. Dirty 20.
Viari, what's yours?
10. I like to think that when Ace arrives, they'll be wearing Z's shirt.
Let's roll for it. I'm gonna roll for it. If it's below
Coin
10.
Coin flip.
Absolutely do it.
That's a 9. Yep, I mistakenly put on the wrong shirt.
Alistair plane shifts you, and for a moment, as you're getting warped, you get to put into this like little side room, and Alistair's like, "Do you want me to like give you like a proper shirt because, or is this just like okay with the aesthetic at all? Like you're not there yet. You're like in like an in-between interdimensional space."
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, I switch.
Alistair gives you just like a fist bump and goes, "Nice," and it gives you your proper shirt.
Nice.
But does also put like a sign on your back that says this used to be Z's shirt.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And you arrive. All right. Well, you will arrive as this. I'll just slot you in now. What's your initiative?
My initiative is 20.
20. Who has the higher dex between Fada and Amelia?
17.
17?
Oh yeah, definitely you. You have
Okay.
the higher dex. I have 14.
Okay, that's gonna be A's.
I hate going first, so that makes me happy.
Yeah, I also hate going first.
I'm last.
You guys can
Suck
hold
it, Amelia.
You guys can hold your action till after I take my combat.
That's going to expend their reactions, and if
Oh,
there
you're
are
right,
Z's
yeah.
around, there's probably going to be spells to counterspell.
Yeah. It's all right. Anyway, Ace, you are up
Okay.
first. You guys are 30 feet away from this massive. Like it looks to be like the mixture between like a person with like a torso, a scorpion tail, like the giant pincer-like legs, giant clawed mandible hands, and this thrashing, writhing tail that is just oozing poison everywhere. Poison and acid. The VRs are thankfully pretty adept at spellcasting and dodging things, so that none of them are going down. They're also avoiding this and letting you guys handle it as they take on the rest of the scorpions. They've set up sickening radiances and walls of forest to exhaust them to death on the outskirts. They've done a good job clearing the perimeter. You guys are in a 30-foot radius circle. Directly in the center is the thing. You guys are 30 feet away. A's, you may take your turn.
Okay, I'm going to run up to it using all my movement, and then I'm gonna manifest my echo, and we're gonna take a fuck ton of attacks. Okay, so what's that? Like, that's 3 attacks for me, and then 3 for my echo? Is that how? Yeah.
It's 2. So. Are you action surging?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna take 3 attacks. You're gonna use your echo to make an additional one. Then you're going to and then you're going to do action surge, and then you're gonna do that again. So a total of 8 attacks, I believe.
Okay, that's.
Or is that your build? What's your build? Oh no, wait. No, you're a blade singer, so you're gonna be doing 1 attack plus booming blade plus echo knight attack, action surge, weapon attack, booming blade, echo knight. So that's 6 total.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Sorry, I was confused. My bad.
Yeah.
That's not me.
While you're doing that, would Fader and I have like our personal daily simulacrums?
Do you do anything for natural ones?
natural ones.
Yeah,
No,
like
I don't.
thematically.
You just miss. You just miss.
Okay, so the lowest one of those attacks is a 26. Does that hit?
26. That does hit.
Okay, so 4 of them hit, and then the 2 nat ones just miss.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's gonna be. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. D6, 48 plus the booming blade, which is gonna be an extra. Can I decide that the ones that hit were booming blade, or do you want me to?
That would be your second attack each turn.
Okay, so I'll say one of them hit and one of them didn't, because I didn't track order. So that's 3d8. That's not. Oh, that's not. That should be damage. Okay, so that's 34 damage plus 40.
So how much damage?
34 plus 40, 74.
74 whopping damage to the biggest Scorpus as you charge in. Wham! Lay some smackdown. Your echo. Wham! It's this coordinated strike. Excellent. As you hit it, you struck it once on your turn. The following happens. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sure, I'd love to make a Constitution saving throw. That is almost great. That was a 14.
Excellent. That fails. The following thing happens. So because you failed to save by more than 6, you will take only 4 damage, but you are now stunned until the start of your next turn. So
Okay.
You do not have your reaction, basically.
Gotcha.
All right. That brings us to Feta.
Feta. All right. So first things first, bonus action. Feta is going to pull out his. It's basically like a bone horn, and is going to blow on it. And with that is going to inspire. Let's say Godfrey.
All right, Godfrey, you have a
Inspire Godfrey. So you have a
Bardic
D6 at the
inspiration.
moment. Yep. And then as an action, big scorpion boy, big old scorpion guy. Can I have?
Also, you have Veda and Viara. You have your daily simulacrums with you.
Beauteous. Oh right, yeah. Fuck, I gotta think about that too. I am going to Scorching Ray, because why not?
Awesome.
Big ol' Scorching Ray. So that's 3, right? That's 3 spell attacks?
How many Scorching Rays are you casting? You can upcast that.
Well, I'm casting at a level 6, so...
That's 7 Scorching Rays.
So that's 7 Scorching Rays? Alright,
Yep.
I'll roll these
Roll to hit.
in chunks. Alright. Scorching Ray, oh god, it's plus 12. Math is involved. 16 plus 12
16 plus 12, that is
is 28.
28. Yep. All right.
24.
28 hits. 24 hits.
And then 19.
19 misses.
19 misses? Okay, so that's 2 hits so far.
AC is 20.
AC is 20. You got it. We've got a 21.
Okay.
A 20.
Okay, hit.
And 25.
Okay.
And then 2 more. Yes? No, there's 7. One
Yeah,
more. And that is another 20. So
Nice.
6 out of the 7 hit.
6 out of 7 hit. That is going to be
So-
12d6.
12d6, you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And let's hope this rolls smoothly. It's not going. Oh, maybe. Nope, it's lagging a little bit. And they've settled. That is a total of 56 damage from the Scorching Ray.
How much was that?
56.
Crisp. Okay.
So yeah, Feta blows on the horn and then reaches out with his other hand and fires all 7 of them.
All right.
as they
Simulacrum.
converge to the Scorpion.
Simulacrum's turn. Bonus action. Action.
Bonus action for the Simulacrum is I can't think of that right now, so I'm gonna
Spirit
hold
Child?
off on that. Spirit Shroud, yeah, absolutely. Bonus action Spirit Shroud on the simulacrum.
What level?
Let's go. Let's go 6. 6 is a good number. I like 6.
Do 5th if you're gonna go 6th.
Do 5th? Okay,
yeah.
so then we'll do 5th level Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
And then
Action.
and it's got to be within 10 feet, correct?
Yes, action, and you cannot cast a spell unless it's a cantrip currently.
Right. Let's do. Shocking Grasp seems fun.
All right, you run up. Shocking Grasp. What's roll to hit? I believe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. That's going to be a 19 on the die plus 12.
19 on the die plus 12.
Plus 12. Yep, and I believe that with that it's going to be 4d8.
19 on the die plus 12, so that hits as a 31. 4d8. Is there any additional effects to Shocking Grasp?
Shocking Grasp. Let's find out. If everything decides to load, it's all being a bit slow. Apologies.
Oh, look at that.
You have advantage roll. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target's wearing armor made of metal. Cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn. Turnabout's fair play. That's 18 shocking damage or lightning damage.
All right, it is range of touch. I am going to require you to make a Constitution saving throw as acidic gas bursts out of its side, some of its chitinous armor.
13. That's gonna be a no.
All right, you
and
take
then
a D6
so
damage.
that's a trade.
Wait, how you're 30? No, you're 30 feet away from me. You don't get the benefits from my protection.
D6.
Yeah.
All right, that is 3. Take 3 acid damage. Additionally, you are stunned. You cannot take reactions until the start of your next turn.
And my simulacrum has half my health, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
All right. That's Feda's turn. Gottfried.
Cool. All right. Bonus action's Shadow Blade. So Godfrey basically stances up, puts his arm behind him, opens his mouth. You see this black mist like seeping out of his rib cage up into his mouth, and like coils down his arm into this massive scythe in his hand with his massive plate armor. He's got a shield in the other hand. He's gonna run up and he's gonna attack. Attack with his first attack with Shadow Blade. He's also used a fifth level spell slot to cast it, so it's a 4d6 magical weapon.
Alrighty. So bonus action Shadow Blade. Make those attacks.
Cool. It is a plus 16 to hit.
Okay.
That is going to be a. I can count. That's I can count 29. Jesus.
29. Excellent. That hits.
All right. So I'm gonna Divine Smite fourth level on that.
Let's roll all your attacks first, and then we'll do the damage afterward, just to speed things up.
All right. Cool. So that's gonna be 4d8 plus an extra d8 because of Divine Smite.
Yeah.
So the initial is going to be psychic damage. That's going to be 16 psychic plus an extra d8. That is going to be 16 psychic with an extra 4 radiant. On top of that, I'm going to 4th level Divine Smite, which will then do another 5d8 radiant damage. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is what we like to call 21 radiant damage. I'm going to then take my second attack.
Right.
I'm going to do the same thing again. Plus 16.
Roll to hit for all your attacks, and then we'll
roll
do
to hit. Okay, so I'm gonna action surge, so I got to do this again as well.
Yes.
So I'll get 2 more attacks after this. 11 plus 16, that's 27.
That hits.
Fuck, I can't count. Sorry. 13 plus 16, that's gonna be 29.
Hits.
And then last one. It's gonna be 10. That's gonna be 20. That's gonna be 26.
26. Nice.
Cool. All right then.
Roll all that damage for me. That's 3 hits.
All right.
Can you,
cool.
Can you toss in another 9 cold damage because I forgot to roll the damage for the Spirit Shroud.
You didn't hit with
because
Spirit Shroud.
no,
yeah, 9. Gotcha.
Shocking Grasp. So, all right. So I'm gonna roll just the Shadow Blade damage first, which is gonna be 12d8, then an extra 3d8 on top of that. So 1, that is gonna be on the first one, or the second one technically, 14. Psychic, second one or third one, sorry, is going to be 22, and the last one is going to be, I can count, 17. Then we're gonna add 3d8 radiant on top of that.
Okay.
That is going to be an extra 9 radiant, and then I am going to do 2 level 4 divine smites, and then a level 3. So that's gonna be 5. That's gonna be 10 d8 plus an extra 4 d8. So that's gonna be 14 d8 total.
Okay. I hope the people who made the
Loving
Monster
this
Hunter music. I hope the people who made the Monster Hunter music know I love them so much.
No, this is great.
That's gonna be 72.
Nice.
72 radiant damage.
I'm so pleased with how the session's going, man. I'm so happy.
I love this.
And then I have my reaction. I will so I'm gonna have to make 4 saving throws because I hit it 4 times, correct?
No. I will explain.
No?
How this works is if you make a weapon attack against them, you make this turn. You get affected by the mist. You must make the save for the mist at the end of your turn.
Okay, cool. Can I use my free action to call in some of the Vs?
What are they going to be doing?
So if I was to call them in, what I would do is I would call probably V920, the one that gave me the news, as they are one of my commanders, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And I basically call in and tell 2 of their battalions to move in on their position to reinforce our other Vs and run diversion for the other ones, while also trying to cross-examine this beast we have in the middle, because we know it's a simulacrum, but it's also mutated. I want to figure out how to do that to our Vs.
Okay, I will say that the current problem is that they are currently fighting for their lives on the outskirts.
Wait, so
thousands of
V9. Oh, there's thousands of them. Okay,
Yes.
then so all of our Vs are occupied.
Your Vs are absolutely.
Did they capture these scorpions, or did are these?
So, no.
No,
what
they
I'm saying is-
polymorphed into that.
Just tell them to dispel them.
No. Okay. There's some fuckery happened that has been tried. There's some fuckery that has happened. They cannot, for some reason, it is not working. You don't know why. You can only assume it's Chaos God fuckery at this point, but they're having to kill them, and when they die, what's interesting about them is they are not reverting back into simulacrums. That's something that's happening. So it's not actual polymorph, it's something else entirely. Yes, Danny. Yes.
So you said that they're not turning back, so they're not turning to snow when they're killed?
They're not turning back into Z's after they're killed, because this isn't polymorph.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to call, instead of 920, which is in this quadrant, I'm going to call 1332, which is in the south quadrant. I'm going to go get them to get 500 from reserve, run interference, and try and capture at least 2 of the scorpions so we can experiment on them and see what's going on.
All right, I'll have that happen.
Cool. That's my free action. I will. I was about to say pass my turn.
I've been saying that too because of Magic the Gathering. Awesome. Okay.
So Godfrey's gonna be like, when Godfrey, you know, like the video game like head to temple thing to talk on comms.
Yeah.
He does that. He's just like V1332. I need 500 from reserves. We have a big situation over here.
I'm really sorry. We're fighting for our lives out here. We can't do it.
1332 is back at home base. I know they are. That's where I first saw them.
Oh.
Imperial squadrons moving in our position. Flank right.
We'll do our best. Don't worry. We'll send in someone to come afterwards. We won't get there in time for the fight. Just kill this thing super fast.
Wow, thanks for the meta knowledge.
You're welcome. That's 175. That's 175 damage for the entire turn. Congratulations. All right, passing the turn to Viari. Your turn.
Okay.
Oh wait. I'm so sorry,
simulacrum-
Viari. I'm so sorry, Viari. So sorry. I forgot. Make the save, please, Danny.
All right. Which kind of save is it?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution save. Also, just FYI, if you guys move, they're both. Everyone else is within range of me except Viari, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. Yes.
All right. So y'all will have +5 on your saves next turn, as long as you guys stay in range. That is a 22.
A 22. You make the save. You are not stunned, nor do you take any acid damage.
Cool.
Excellent. Moving into Viari. Your turn. Now it is your turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
I am going to. Did I miss it? Did we get the armor class?
Armor class is 20.
20. Okay, cool. So I need to roll a 7 or above. That makes it easier. I'm going to bonus action Spirit Shroud, so is my Simulacrum. We're going to run in, get within 10 feet of it, and then we are going to Eldritch Blast, Action Surge, Eldritch Blast. So I'm going to roll all of my attacks. Oh, wait.
Classic
oh, no.
combo.
Oh. It's just like taking some time.
Yeah.
You guys want to know what bop
Beautiful.
this is that we're currently listening to? It is the Lava Caverns, Cold Blues, and Flaming Reds from the Monster Hunter Rise soundtrack.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, I love that shit.
If anybody has a digital dice roller suggestion that doesn't rely on a physics engine, highly
Google Dice Roller.
Yeah.
Google Dice
So-
Roller. That's it.
Yep.
Just type roll and then however many dice you want to roll.
Yep.
So I missed 3, which means that I am rolling 13d10. Here we go. 26d8. And that's the dice. And then
So good.
that's going to be 259 points of damage.
259. Nice.
Holy shit.
For us, you know, it's just like such
What
a
it-
shame that I missed a couple of those, you know?
So
Um,
question,
Mhm.
because all of these attacks are happening while the simulacrum has Spirit Shroud up and is in within 10 feet of this thing.
Yes.
Yes, but I use Eldritch Blast and I action surged. Is that
What's the question?
wait? What's
This
the, oh,
is
sorry.
this thing because my Theta's Feka is currently within 10 feet of this thing, is it affected by, it's only if you make the attack, correct?
Only if you make the attack do you have
Okay.
to make the thing. Biari, I'm assuming you're standing 10 feet out. You have no reason to be within
Yeah.
5 feet. So you do not have to make the save.
Okay. It's just like we basically at this point have just like this time when we cast Eldritch Blast, we've been working on something with paper instead of ink. And because all of the like simulacrum origami has like
Mhm.
caused some inspiration, so we like quickly fold up some like paper planes and just throw handfuls of paper planes at the thing, and when it hits, it just like explodes into this black ink that like eats away at it.
Nice.
Oh my god, that looks so cool! Free action high five.
All right. At the end of your turn, legendary action. The following happens.
dear.
This creature has just been bombarded with 655 damage in total. And is going
And it's not dead.
Oh, it's not. It's very mad. It's close. It doesn't look great. Like its arm is wounded. It's like kind of heaved. One of its legs is just like splintered and blown off. There's clearly like ravaging from radiant energy. There's the smites. There's an Echo Knight there just still wailing away at one of the legs. But this thing is still gonna let out. It's gonna try its best to take care of all of you. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please, as it rears up its head and points its face down and spews acid on the ground.
28.
20.
What
20.
saving throw is this?
Dexterity. So
Oh, and my.
You all get a
Oh,
plus
Zach.
5 because you're in range of me as well.
33.
Oh.
So nat 20 plus 8 is 28, plus 5 is 33.
Hey!
33. Okay.
25 for
33
me
by-
and 17 for.
For
V2.
simulacrum. Okay. And Gottfried?
16.
16. Okay, so Gottfried and the simulacrum, you both fail. This.
Uh,
My sim?
Yeah, your sim.
Mhm.
Sorry.
oh, I need to make a dex check for my simulacrum.
Wow.
Another nat 20. Why can't I do that on attacks?
This would be such a great time
That's
to
the
not be
same.
stunned and have my reaction to absorb elements.
Question.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
There you go.
I'm
Good
gonna
idea.
use my reaction to Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast
Sorry.
third
And
level
Stim.
Absorb Elements.
Okay. So you take 61 acid damage. As this acid roils and bubbles, eating away at everything in your surrounding. Also notably, the ground is considered difficult terrain, and every 5 feet of movement that you spend across its surface, you will be taking an additional D4 acid damage.
Question.
60,
Yes.
61 damage, correct?
Yes, 61.
Is that halved if we succeed?
It halved if you succeed. Yes.
Okay.
With absorb elements. I'm sorry, Pat, go.
Yeah.
No,
Pat?
yeah, I was just about to say, Theta is going to absorb elements. Feka is not.
All right.
So, do we all take damage?
Yes, everyone takes damage.
So
Okay,
that's
okay,
30,
cool, cool.
30
So-
if you succeed, and then 15 with absorb elements.
Yes.
All right, I'm
I
gonna
need
take
it to
30 then
make
because I did not succeed.
2 dex saves, please.
2 dex saves. Is this how it should be?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So the first one I get a crisp 19, and then the other one I get a young 7.
Okay, both of those fail. So it's going to take 46 and 32 fire damage.
Alrighty. I'm just quickly doing some math. You reduce it to 0 hit points.
Yes.
Reduce
Oh
it to
wait,
0
no, I
hit
hate
points.
that. I hate that.
Oh!
I
Relish
like
if
that
you-
you
Oh!
phrased it that
Up
way.
in flames, this thing flies, scorching the torso. And then, as you see, it's made out of fabric. Outside of this
What?
beast crawls a little Z's. Oh, hey guys!
Is combat over?
Nope. We go back to the start of the round. Ace, it is your turn.
Am I just killing Z's?
This isn't real Z's. This is clearly a sim. This is an altered sim. But I will also say, the following happens as he crawls out. I need all of you once again to make what I like to call a spell save. If you have an ability to cast spells, make a saving throw with that ability score. So if you're a bard, make a charisma save. If you're a paladin, charisma save. Wizard, intelligence save. If you have multiple, you may pick.
Again, everyone, you get a +5.
+5.
Bard is charisma.
Yep.
31.
Nice.
35.
Nice.
30.
Nice.
And the Sims as well.
Sims as well. Sims as well.
Offbeat, in a minute, I'm gonna post the video that I made for you.
I'm so
29 for Theta.
happy. Nice.
31 for
Nice.
Sim.
And 22 for Feka.
Ooh.
As Feka's reaction, because he still has it.
Feka doesn't have his reaction.
Yes, he does.
He got stunned.
Oh yes, he did get stunned. Fuck me. Yeah, you're right.
And
You're right.
Feka and the DC was 25.
Ugh,
So Feka fails.
Feka does fail.
The following happens. Feka, remove your highest level spell slot from your sheet. What was that?
Got it. That would have been because what is the simulacrum spell? Is
It's
it the same?
Same as yours, but it probably used up its 9th already.
9. Yeah, at this point, so it would have been 8th for
Eighth.
Feka.
8th.
Oh, I don't like that. I hate this. I don't
He
like the fact.
slurped your spell.
He did slurp my spell.
You
yeah.
got slurped. Oh,
God
hold on.
damn
I
it.
have a gift for this. Hold on.
Okay, one
I
second.
hate getting slurped.
I'm adding up some numbers. 1, 2, 3.
There are only specific situations where I enjoy getting slurped.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo. You telling me I'm more powerful than the Holy Spirit?
6.
Okay, wait. Where?
All right. Is Danny back yet?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
This wouldn't be an Offbeat Outlaw stream unless there was significant tech issues. I'm just gonna be like a little here in the corner. Hey guys.
No, we got to go into our idle animation.
Yeah. Choose your fighter.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me choose. Please, Danny, come back. Please, Danny, come
Not
back.
on my. I could have sworn I downloaded it to my phone.
Like going into the idle animation, you get chosen. I will defeat you.
All right. So Z's, as they do that, your spell slot comes back, and you watch as Z's gets invigorated and charged up. And you note that
Fellas.
on his fists, you note this blazing fire that looks to that crackles with electricity out of it. He claps his hands together, and a booming clap emanates from it. He goes, "All right, let's fight."
Incoming.
Have used my reactions on hellish rebukes.
I should never use my reaction on Lord Villains.
It is, however, Aze's turn. Aze,
Yeah, it
you
is.
may go. Your reaction.
Okay.
You are no longer stunned.
I'm no longer stunned. I'm gonna Spirit Shroud.
Bonus
That's a
action.
bonus action. And Spirit Shroud only works with melee attacks, yeah?
It works with any attack made within 10 feet of the target. So that can be range
Ooh.
2.
Lovely.
Okay.
Spirit Shroud plus Scorching Ray goes hard for a reason.
Yeah. Ah, shit. Okay. I'm just gonna hit it. I think I'm just gonna stab it.
Okay, go for
Do it. Stab away.
Stabbing.
Stabby McStabson.
Oh, those will both definitely hit. The lowest
Yeah,
one was
yeah,
a 25.
A 25? All right,
Yeah.
nice. So 1 second. This is
And
obviously
I cast Spirit Shroud at 5th level.
it's got a new AC now. So what was the? I need you to tell me those rolls.
25 and 32.
Okay. You watch as Z's is gonna deflect one of those attacks. Briefly raising his AC to 25 for that single hit. Only one of them will miss as he swiftly just like palms the blade off to the side, just so coy, and is making eye contact with you. It's definitely just like a teasing way.
Okay, so that's one attack.
Mhm.
That's only, goddamn, Google hates me. 24 damage.
Sag.
Sad. And then I'd like to spend a time point to double up.
Yo, we double up. You guys look at A's as this like temporal space just like, and another A's just pops ready to go. Previous A's get swapped into the time bubble. You may now go. This will expend your reaction though. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's fine. Shit. That's a 21.
21.
And
21 will hit.
okay,
You can
and
only
then
deflect one attack.
Got it. Okay, the other one's higher than 21 by
Okay.
a lot. Okay, that's better. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we re-roll all of them, and we hope for higher numbers. 45.
45. Nice.
And then.
Hey, you just did 69 damage. Nice.
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 Oh, that feels right for Z's. Yeah, that's. I guess I have an extra bonus action.
You have a whole extra turn with double up.
Okay. Do I get my react? No, I don't get my reaction
You do
back.
not
That'd be
get-
way broken.
Yeah.
What the fuck can I do with my bonus action?
Have you Blade Song today?
Oh yeah, I should Blade Song.
Okay.
Yeah, I would not have been Blade Songing beforehand. I mean, well, if you think about it. Yeah, I'll do that.
No, it's a dance. It's a dance. We're gonna
dance.
passing to Fada. Actually, wait.
All
Before
right.
before we do that, legendary action.
Damn it.
Z's is gonna look at Viari 2. He's gonna point a finger, and this bolt of energy crackles dispel magic.
I can't count a spell. Oh, wait, yes. Oh no, wait, no. God damn it. I'm so mad. You don't know how mad I am at you right now.
I told you I would dispel witch.
I know
spell
you
actions.
did. I know you did.
That
I can't do anything.
you watch as this Viari is just like ah, and it is blasted to pieces. And as it dispels it, the following happens. I'm gonna roll a dice.
What is this guy?
A fucking
It's a chaos
nightmare.
god.
He's a rascal.
Okay,
He's a
so
fucking problem. Is
in
what he
the
is.
order-
They're just a little guy.
Amelia, you've got to stop saying that.
Okay, I rolled a 6 on my
Okay.
on my table. That means that all of you must make a dex saving throw.
Gosh.
Well, everyone gets a +5 to their saves. Remember that.
This is just their sense
Except
of humor.
Viari.
That's okay. I rolled. I mean, actually, wait. Except Yari?
Yari's in range.
Oh, VR's in range still? Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
32.
Okay,
27.
Nice. 27, nice.
Unlike my Misium
Or-
apparatus, my
Godfrey?
dex saves work.
6.
Oops.
Mine don't. I just rolled a nat 20.
Pat?
I like this die today. That's a 29 for Feta and 30 something, probably like 30 33. 33 again for Feka.
33. Okay, did anyone roll below a 25? Except
No.
for Godfrey. Okay.
I don't think so, no.
Okay, Godfrey, as you rolled below the 25, the following happens. You are warped 50 feet back.
Oh, no.
Additionally, you will take a little bit of damage, a little bit of chip.
Dick. What a
This
dick.
messes with our saves.
12.
Yeah, it does.
Take
12
12
still
force
damage.
damage.
Well, until Godfrey's turn, which is next.
Yeah. Veda, now it's your
Oh,
turn.
I have resist to force damage, so only take 6.
Oh yeah, you have
Right.
that stupid tattoo.
Our Arcana check on the combination of the burning paper scorpion and A's. Do I get the feeling that the reason that this not A's and Z's? Do I get the feeling that this Z's the only reason they couldn't be dispelled was because of the scorpion shell, or is there something else fucky going on in the air?
Roll an Arcana check.
Cool. Arcana 15 plus 16.
You note the following. There seems to be some
30.
sort of fucky shit with this that's happening with this Z's. For whatever reason, this simulacrum has been designated as the Prime. It's not actually the Prime, but it has
Oh.
been designated as it for now. This is
That's good to
definitely
know.
a function of Chaos Gods. They can designate who is the Prime. So that makes this a little bit problematic. There can only be
Nope,
one
that's-
Prime, but this is definitely one of them. But this is definitely the one currently. However, it could change at an instant.
Feta relays that information to the rest of the group. Don't bother wasting dispels on this bastard. Let's see. So first off, Feka is, I think, is still within 10 feet of him, right?
Yeah.
Because he didn't really move. He just got out of the scorpion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So Feka is going to, let's go ham, my guy. Let's do a 7th level Scorching Ray for Feka.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 26 to hit.
26, that hits.
Yep, absolutely. And at a 7th level Scorching Ray is 8.
Yes.
HD6. All right, cool.
No, 8 hits. Roll to hit 8 times.
Roll a hit 8 times.
Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. Right. Okay, so then let's get the. All right, so that was 1. Here's 3 more. Another 27.
27 hits. 2 hits.
12 plus 7 is 19, so I take it that misses.
And 19 does miss, yes.
Okay. 22.
22 hits.
All right, so that's 3 hits so far. That is 24.
24 hits.
We have a 21,
21 hits.
and then we have a 28.
28 hits. One more.
Yep. That's a miss. That's a 2 on the die.
Nice. Okay, that is 6 hits total. Spirit Shroud
6 hits
is up
total.
at 5th level.
Yep. So
would-
plus 2d8. Correct.
Per hit. Per hit, yes.
Yeah.
Would you like me to do the math for that to
Per
tell you how much it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So that is 12d6 plus 12d8.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Apply. All right. Roll. 12d6. That is going to be a total of 39 damage. And
26.
You can also just click on the dice at the bottom of the Google thing 12 times.
oh, that's true. And then 12d8, you said?
12d8.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is a total of 81 damage
Nice.
from the simulacrum. And now it's simulacrum, bonus action, inspire,
No,
Viari.
deduct from save. Deduct from save.
Deduct from save. Oh yes, unsettling words.
Okay. So what do you say it says Z's to unsettle them?
Z's? Ooh. What would we say to Z's to unsettle? Oh. So predictable.
Actual rage. He's going to kill you.
That's
roll-
the simulacrum that said that. Clarifying.
He's so mad. Okay, roll the you roll the subtraction now on your turn. So
I
roll that bardic
roll-
inspiration dice now, and I'll keep track
Yes.
of it.
All right, cool. I was like, what do I say to throw Z's off? I was like, oh, tell him that he is orderly. That is a 4 on the die.
4, nice. I will subtract 4 from the next save. All right, legendary action. I was saving this.
Fada hasn't gone, and so it happens whenever.
No. Oh wait, no. It has to go at the end of your turn. You haven't ended
Right.
your turn yet. My bad.
That was the simulacrum. All
Yeah,
right. Fada goes. Can I can't double up on unsettling words, can I?
The features
Does
would overwrite. So the most powerful one would take precedent. So if you're unhappy with a 4,
Yeah,
you
okay.
can do it again. But yeah, otherwise no.
I don't know. 4's pretty good. All right. Let's see.
I have an idea for my turn, so just do as much damage as possible.
And then, so what is he currently under the effects of, Amelia, with your spell, with your ability?
What ability?
The weird time.
No, that
No,
just
no.
affected me.
That was you.
That just allowed him to do 2 turns. That allowed Amelia to do 2 turns.
Brilliant. Okay. All right. Then So
Nothing wrong
I'm
with
looking
those.
to see if I can make him have a. You go. You say
I
what
was
you're
gonna
gonna
say. I was gonna say. There's nothing wrong with spirit shrouding yourself.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I'm gonna spirit shroud myself. We're gonna do that at because Fada still has their 8th level spell slot.
You only need to do 7th for the highest damage that you can deal at the moment.
You got it. All right. So then we will expend a 7th level spell, spirit shroud.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get right up to Z's.
Okay.
And then because spirit shroud is a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Toll the Dead.
All right. Do you have an attack?
So-
Do you have an attack roll cantrip? Because that would capitalize better.
Oh yes, it totally would. Let's do chill touch.
Chill touch. Excellent. Roll
So,
the hit.
So right up to him and then just grabs his arm and squeezes as the ice crystallizes down his arm. Well, let's see if we actually hit. I need to stop describing things before I hit. 18
Okay.
plus 12.
18 plus 12. That is a
So that does
crisp hit.
happen.
That is a crisp hit.
Brilliant.
Oh, we're on
All right.
Zenogre's theme.
God, I love this guy.
Uh,
hell yeah.
Roll
So
that
chill
damage.
touch at this level is I have 4d8 right here, but I feel like that's low unless I'm wrong.
4d8. No, that's for chill touch, and then add on an additional
Okay.
3d8 from spirit shroud.
Correct. All right. So, yeah, I need all these dice to go away because I don't know how to clear them.
You just click on them. They disappear.
Yep. Cool. All right. So 48, 3d8, 78 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is going to be 34 damage.
Nice.
And with the effects of Chill Touch, I believe cannot regain hit points until the next turn.
Mm-hmm. Same with spirit shroud, but yes.
Yep. Double down. Oh, and you also have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, that wasn't the simulacrum, and that's who Z's is currently after.
Right.
Z's is going to warp as their bonus action. Is going to warp as a legendary action, and is now going to appear. Teleports behind the simulacrum, and is just going to punch straight into it. What is Feta? What is the AC of that being?
Well, would I have given it armor at this point?
I'll say yeah.
Sure. Then 20.
20? Okay. Well, that is a 30. And,
Fuck you.
and I'm now going to Theta.
You'd have had really good armor. They wouldn't know.
Z's is going to use that 8th level slot finally that it took as it
Can I
started.
spell it, Patrick?
This is not a spell.
Yeah.
This isn't a spell.
Oh.
And is going to use Arcane Smite.
What I can do is I can make you re-roll that attack, though.
Okay. Would you like me to do that?
You can decide that it fails if you're prepared to take a level of exhaustion.
The simulacrum can, yeah, absolutely. 100%. Feka will take a level of exhaustion,
And the attack fails instead?
and the attack fails.
Okay. Now, typically, you do have to declare that before I make the roll, but that's just for
Oh,
the
yes.
future.
Okay, no.
That's just for the future. It's fine. It's fine. I'm chill.
Okay.
Then, is it before that, or am I being a dick?
I
might be
think
a
that
dick.
it's you can ignore the roll is the wording. You can
Yeah,
ignore
but
the
you have
roll.
to. I think that implies you have to declare it prior to me making a roll. Prior to me going like, I would like to. I'm rolling the dice. Here's the number. You have to kind of declare it, and I'm like, I'm going to attack you. That stage almost.
Right.
But
right.
I will double check with that and get back to you. I could very well be wrong. I'm not comfortable in that ruling. I'm gonna check to be sure. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna allow it for now. Because I'd rather be wrong now than fuck up something. Okay. Alright, so you and Z's throws this punch that looks like it's about to fucking obliterate your simulacrum. And he just swings and it just glides slowly. Well, how would you describe this? How would you describe this?
I would say that very anime style. The punch goes through and it looks like it is just like burst a hole in Feka's chest, and then that image wavers and disappears, and Feka is standing a foot to the right.
Okay. And as you see, as this punch connects and goes through, you guys watch as this path is cleared, and a massive, a 90-foot cone blasts behind it, obliterating and dispelling everything behind Feka. So all magical effects are dispelled. A mass of your simulacrums are disintegrated, well with some of the spell effects. Thankfully, this also, you see, gets rid of the scorpions. This was a very reckless maneuver, nice. A large chunk of them.
Good, very good.
Yeah, Feta looks behind them with like fear in their eyes. Guys, and yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Gottfried.
All right. Gottfried has been teleported 50 feet back. He saw that move and he's seen enough.
Mm-hmm.
So Gottfried has these things called legal points. So Gottfried is he doesn't dispel, but he like throws aside the shadow blade. He's like, gets serious for like once in his second time in his life technically, because yeah. And he's like, you may not be real, but I tire of these games. And the world kind of slows around him as you see this black mist that he created, that used to create shadow blades, seeps out of his skull, out of his fingers, out of his armor, traveling on the ground, creeping towards the simulacrum, wrapping up around him. As you see this shadow gavel appear behind him in this massive scale, Gottfried points towards the simulacrum. I charge thee with murder. God, what's the crime he's committing? It's not treason.
Being
I don't know.
Bastard.
I charge you with being
tomfoolery.
Shut up, Ace!
Mischief.
And I sentence thee.
Criminal mischief.
Criminal mischief. I charge you with minor misdemeanors.
I charge you with loitering.
And the punishment for these minor misdemeanors is
Shut up! I'm having a moment.
What are you hitting with? What's getting hit with?
Gottfried points towards him as I sentence thee to death. And with this ability, he uses 3 legal points. As you see this black mist start to explode down in a chain from his body, from inside his skull all the way down to this mist. He will have to roll all of his hit die and subtract that number from his HP.
Whoa, hey, oh, crap.
And that's just the bonus action, guys.
Ah! Okay.
Oh, but you
so,
wrote
like,
this ability, is the thing.
I
we
know,
need to
and
make sure
I
that
love it.
Godfrey is never like not on our side. No, we gotta
Good
double.
thing Godfrey didn't actually become a chaos god that
All right.
No
time.
shit.
You watch as this gavel, like you watch a spike basically appear on the end of this gavel, and boom, and a sun bursts out from the back end of it and smites this fool. 170 damage is subtracted from his current hit points. That leaves him with very, very low. You watch as he's just.
How far away is he from me?
He teleported to where Feta was. That was 5 feet. 45 feet. No,
Unless
40,
you-
40
unless you
feet, 40
move.
feet, 40 feet.
40 feet? Ooh, I'm at 30 walking speed. How do I want to do this?
Do you have,
Here's what I'm. How many hit points does he have left? Did you say?
I
don't
did
remember
not
if you
say
did.
how many hit points he has left, but he is.
He doesn't look good
extremely-
though. He doesn't look
does
good.
not look good. It's a bad
Okay.
look for him.
Oh God, can I finish this?
Any like magic missile or something, you know?
All right.
Anything like that? Any range?
You're right. No, you're total. I do have range. I'm going to. Where is it? Where is it? Do I? I thought I had magic missile. Am I done? I think I might be done. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Damn, I do not be having magic missile apparently.
I
It
got
do
one that
be-
can help you travel.
Do you have a javelin?
It's fine. I'll just use a cantrip instead.
All right.
All right. And with this like smoke like dispersing around him, you see 4 points of it come up around him, like these little needle-like blades. As I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast, and I
Alright.
get four
Nice.
of those.
Nice.
So I get a plus 11. That is 24.
24. Okay. He's gonna use on your turn. He's going to deflect one of the blasts with the and send it careening off to another direction. So one of the ones that hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 27,
27 hits.
a 28,
That hits.
and a 19.
19. That misses. Okay, so 2 hits.
Cool. So I'll roll 2d10.
He's
That'll be
very-
5
He's very
and
close.
9. That'll be 9 and 5. That'll be 14 damage.
Nice.
No!
I'm
gonna piss on you! I'm gonna piss on you!
Legendary action. I want to at least hit something.
Hold on.
Okay.
I could do something else. Action,
bonus action. What do you have?
I have legal points, which some of them work off my reaction.
Don't you have to set them up as your action?
No, I set one up. Oh, fuck! I set up as a bonus action. Never mind. I lied.
All right. Good try. All right. End turn.
Yeah.
All right. Legendary action. I really want to hit something. You watch as he quickly just like he like it kind of like compounds himself just like a bunch of them. And they like to about 10, and they all just rush at you, Godfried, and they're all gonna make an individual attack against you.
Great. Before that hits, I'm gonna use my reaction. I'm gonna cast shield.
You roll that. You cast that on hit. So on the first
On
one
hit?
hitting you can use your
Okay.
reaction to do that. All right.
Cool.
First hit. That is a 31.
31 with that was plus 5 to my AC. That will hit. 31 will hit
35.
because 35 will hit.
25.
That will miss.
Okay. 20.
That'll miss.
35.
That'll hit.
You want to re-roll one of those?
Okay. Rerolled. That was a 25.
No, that'll miss.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
29.
That'll hit.
For the audience, I
30
used my reaction to.
33.
That'll hit.
35. 29. And last one misses. Okay, so 3 misses in total. So 7 hits. So you watch as
I could take it.
You watch as these Z's just like charge, and they just start like one punch, and they send you somewhere else. I need you to make in the collected total of this. I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please, as well from all these hits.
That's gonna be a 33.
A 33.
Mm-hmm.
You make the save. You get the feeling that you were about to be polymorphed into something.
That didn't happen.
Okay.
All right. Every single punch is a single D20 plus 7 of damage. So very wild rolls.
Jeez.
God.
So between the collective total 7 hits of this move, you just, the one bang in the face, another one in the stomach. One of them grabs you by the legs and just like chops you in the back. And then one guy misses and stumbles over you as you cast shield, and he bounces and flies away. And it's this beat down. It deals 139 force damage.
I'm resistant to force damage. I'll only take half.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell yeah.
That is 69 damage total.
Nice.
Like
God.
Like what, baby?
We're
And
matching.
at the end of this turn, all of the all of the doubles back into regular Z's. Viari, it is your turn.
I really like my simulacrum. That was really rude. Since he looks pretty far down, I'm just going to roll a bunch to hit. How far away from him am I currently?
About 40 feet.
40 feet? Okay, so I'm going to run up 30 feet to get within 10 feet of him, and I am going to roll 8 attacks. I have the braces, so I can bonus action.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roll the hit.
Okay. Rolling.
As you make this attack, you hear him say, you hear him shout as loud as he can, "I rescind Prime!"
Fuck.
Yep.
Do non-lethal damage.
Okay. Non-lethal?
I want to
can't-
capture
You
him.
can only declare non-lethal damage with melee attacks.
Okay.
Wait, do you want to capture him? Because I can not attack.
It's your choice. Danny wants to capture him. Godfried wants to rip him into pieces.
I think.
Well, I can feeble mind him instead. Or something.
If it works.
It's
Grip
worth
decision.
it's worth mentioning. That you guys could probably get this information out of any simulacrum.
Yeah, that's what I was
Right.
thinking.
Alright, cool.
Kill him. Kill it.
So I am going to... Okay, so on that roll, there were 8 attacks, and 2 of them missed.
Right,
I think... Wait, no. That was on the last AC. Do we still have his AC?
His AC is 21.
Oh, it is 20. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. So, yeah, so 6 of those hit. In that case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I rolled my concentration check on Spirit Shroud as well, and it succeeded, because I only took the 30. That is a total of 123 points of damage. That's so disappointing.
How do you want to do this?
I would like to, instead of paper planes, just out of sheer pettiness, instead fold them into like the little simulacrums, even though I can't make simulacrums, and just like throw them at him aggressively, like pelt him with like these little origami versions of myself that then like hit him and just burst into ink and start like pew 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 into his body. Yeah.
You go. These things explode over him. Chunks get blown off of his arms, and they turns into snow, and just nice melts. End of combat, and all of a sudden it is calm again. All of the scorpions disintegrate into mud, not snow, mud.
Alistair, was that a distraction? Is something happening in the city?
Not from what I can tell. I think he was just trying to be a dick, if I'm being honest.
He's just fucking with us.
Trying?
Yeah, I think he was just trying to make you guys waste your time a little bit. You didn't waste much. That was only 12 seconds.
You see Godfrey stand up, and like part of his like skull is just like falls off.
Ah!
Oh.
Rush over to Godfrey.
We'll get that prepared.
A's.
Like immediately rushing over to Godfrey and like trying to. Oh God, do I have any healing? I don't know if I
I'm
have
gonna
any
go up to
healing.
Godfried and I'll cast
Yeah, I
Cure
have some Cure
Wounds.
Wounds.
I
any of
could
my
cast
other
Cure Wounds my
simulacrums?
damn self.
All right. Are any of my other simulacrums still up?
A bunch of them are still up. You've lost
Alright.
about a good. You haven't lost too many. You've lost in that 90-foot cone blast. Like its longest is like 90. That's 40. That's about. You've lost about 200 in total.
A couple of
oh,
them are
that's
going
not
to
that
run
bad.
up and use their minor wish to cast heal on Godfried.
All right.
No, find rocks. Stop it. Find rocks.
Oh, okay.
Don't listen to him!
So-
Heal him! He's being silly!
I'm sorry. We
Fa-
don't actually listen to you.
Oh my god.
Feta runs up and pops the part of Godfrey's skull that fell off and pops it back into place. Like kind of figures out. It's like, there we
Godfrey
go.
will cast mending on it.
I was just about to
Doesn't-
cast mending.
It doesn't work. You are organic.
You get 20. You get 20.
Does that mean my bones grow back? Does that mean my calcium intake is so good that I regrow my bones in like a matter of seconds?
Yes.
I'm putting your skull pieces back together.
Mhm.
Oh, you missed me.
A's.
There you go.
A's.
Yeah.
A's. That wasn't tomfoolery, you realize. If it wasn't for my sick ass tramp stamp that negates force damage, I would be dead.
That was a
Total
little bit
kill.
More than just messing around.
I don't care what you say, Ace. I don't care your relationship to him. He tried to hurt me and the rest of us. And he may have been your friend, but you are my friends. And I care about them more than I care about your relationship with him.
He makes a point, Ace.
You need to choose. Please. As your friend, I am asking you to make a choice. It doesn't have to be now. But
Why don't you think on this one, Ace?
Yeah.
I do believe that Godfrey just made a point, but
Feta puts an arm around Godfrey. Come on, buddy. Let's
I
get
need
you-
milk and a nap.
Yep. We're gonna get you so much calcium.
Woo!
A's, you get a little note in your brain. It feels very weird, but like just like a little note unfolds in your brain, and you just like see it like hubbed up in front of you, but it's not actually there. It says, this is clearly from Alistair.
Mhm.
It says, work on Z's. I know what God he is.
Oh.
And he writes out, complication. The chaos god of complication is Z's. And with that, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming today. That was an awesome stream. Holy shit, I had such a great time. These have been my fantastic, wonderful players who have concocted single-handedly my favorite plan I've ever seen any group of players concoct. It was done live. I am so proud of them. They killed a big, hard monster that was supposed to be very hard and was supposed to down one of you. So good job on not getting downed. Good job. Touching RP moment at the end there. Wow. I'm just ecstatic. I'm Offbeat Outlaw. I'm your Dungeon Master. Please support me on Patreon. That's how I can do this every single week and ensure that I continue to do my content full time. Passing it off to Amelia. Anything you'd like to plug?
Yes, okay. So hi, Amelia Som. Find me most places, Amelia Som, blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the thing. I am in a charity stream tomorrow to raise money for Trans Lifeline. The Tiltify link goes live tomorrow morning. If you can follow me on Twitter or follow Unprepared Casters, Amelia_Som, you will see me post it. You can donate to Trans Lifeline for the charity stream, but also help me out and give me boons like leveling me up or magic items and stuff to help me win, because the charity stream is a battle royale and I want to take my worm lady and absolutely decimate everybody there. So that's my main thing.
That's very valid. Amelia, send me that link. I'm going to post it in my Discord as well so that everyone can find it afterwards.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to send it to you tomorrow morning because we're not supposed to like publicize it before. But yeah, I will.
Send it to me, and I will also in the future, guys. I should let you know if you have anything like the week of that you want plugged, let me know, and then we will put it in your links section of Nightbot so that they go live.
Brilliant.
Okay. So if you guys have anything like this in the future, please let me know it beforehand. I can get that to work for you. Brooke.
My name is Brooklyn Tuesday. You can find me on TikTok and Instagram. Go donate for Amelia, please. Because it's a very important cause.
Great.
Hi, everybody. My name is That Great Gentleman. My name is Patrick Keefe. I am That Great Gentleman everywhere on the internet. You can find me at, I believe, the links in chat. You can support me on Ko-fi. And you should absolutely also go join Amelia's stream tomorrow and help support charity. Because hell yes.
Oh, also the first $1,000 will be matched by Unprepared Casters. I forgot to say that.
Awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Danny.
Give Amelia money.
That's a plug if I've ever heard one. Everybody, thank you so much
Or
for watching.
give Amelia's competitors money, because that's kind
Give
of
Amelia's competitors money.
Lazy.
That'd be really
Can
fun. I
we
want you
have
to
a
Yeah, no,
donate
because-
on behalf of everyone else, and I want you to say from Danny or from Z's, one of the two. I think that'd be hilarious.
No, okay.
Do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
for
god, because
sure.
that's the problem I'm running into, because people know I'm good. Everyone has all of these crazy PR campaigns. There are motion graphic videos, there are PowerPoint presentations, there are hashtags, and I'm just out
God
here
damn.
with like 4 people in my corner because everyone's like, oh, Bombix will be fine. And it's like, yeah, Bombix will be fine. I will objectively murder everyone, but that doesn't mean I don't want help.
Hey, Offbeat Outlaw fans, here's what I want you to do. You guys, you want to know what would be the funniest, objectively the funniest thing to do? If you just picked Amelia and only donated to Amelia, and then whenever anybody else donated to somebody, you match the donation to Amelia so that Amelia's only strong person on the court. That would be funny.
That would be very funny.
It would be
That
very cash
very
money.
funny.
In like more ways than one, but that would be
Yeah.
very funny.
Because it's all charity. So like, what are we're just giving more money to, we're just gonna give Trans Lifeline fat cash. check.
Exactly. Look, I want to make this pay to win, and I want Amelia to win. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. This has been this has been a fantastic stream. I'm so happy with how this went. I'm just floored. Anyway, good night, everyone.